Here we go. Better get it cracking. Boom. Here it is. Let's go. Man, there you have it, folks. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm the one and only, the people's champ in the building. Is that a picture y'all took, or is that you live?
That's the picture we took.
Oh, shit, I thought y'all was live as a mug. Hey, man, I'm not here by myself. I'm here with CC, the first lady. CC in the building on Halloween with the baby. How you doing, C?
What's up, everybody? Happy Halloween. Out here with the grandbaby. My daughter getting our trick or treat on, but we about to go in. It's cold.
Man, she say she going in, man. It's cold as hell out there. Cold,
yeah, cold.
Too cold for you see? Too cold for you?
Huh?
Is it too cold for you?
Oh yeah, it's too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold. He not even 2 yet. So yeah, no.
Oh,
he was like 4. We freeze our butt out going up and down. Because you gotta do what you gotta do for the kids. But
you take your chances.
I think he over it too. Yeah.
Man, I don't know where everybody else at tonight. They must call themselves they must got a sick day or something. You called in sick or something. It's us, see?
I know these Negroes.
And they call it, hey man, ain't no excuses, man.
They're gonna pop up in about 5 minutes. Trying to figure out what they're gonna say you was late.
Yeah, when all else fails, blame it on the champ.
They're gonna say you was late.
But one thing for sure, two things for certain. What the champ at right now?
You on live.
Right here live.
Yes, you are.
Right here, live and in full effect.
Hey, did that run sheet post in the chat?
It did.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I hit send on that.
You in the building. You done got it sent off and everything. Mm-hmm.
Man. So what did you dress up as today, champ?
African American, baby.
African American?
Mm-hmm.
You was supposed to dress up as Tommy.
I know, man, but I actually had to go into the job today, so I couldn't dress up as Tommy today. I had to take my ass to the job today. I couldn't pull a Tommy today, see.
could pull the timing today.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I couldn't pull the time. I wanted to. I wouldn't pull the timing in a heartbeat. Because I know damn sure I didn't want to go in there today. I'll tell you that for a fact. That's a factual statement.
Man, it's hard going. It's hard going into the office when you work from home.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard to try to figure out why y'all want to see us so much.
Uh-huh. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Pastor Rod. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you after I get off, I'm live on the earth, man. We on a podcast now. I'm going to send you a link in a second, man. Okay, bye. It's my boy, Pastor Holmes, in the building. My boy. I got to send him a link of the show, baby.
Ooh.
Got to send him a link.
Not the way you be cutting up with your Uncle Chris, your Christorian Uncle moments.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's the church people too, man. What you say now? Yeah, Lord. They're gonna see the champ in a different light, man. But it's all good though. Champ is the champ, man. I can't change who I am, man. I am who I am. And that's all who I am. That's what Popeye say. I am who I am. What else is going on in your world, C double?
Man, we just came back online, been dealing with crazy customers and busyness all for the last 2 days.
Do you? Last couple days, huh? Been doing crazy. Been crazy, huh?
Yeah. Woke up.
Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes.
Woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Looked at my phone.
Got your ass on that waiver wire. I know.
Nah, I ain't get on the waiver wire. Really shouldn't you gonna park in front of the house.
You wasn't on the waivers? Man, I know I wasn't on the waivers. I couldn't even pull the waivers, man. I looked at I woke up around 2:20. I looked at my phone, I laid that joker down, man. I couldn't do it, man. Waiver wire was over with me, man. I wasn't messing with the waiver wire, man. That's it, man. I couldn't mess with no waiver wires, man. I was exhausted. Okay. I couldn't do it. Man, I couldn't do it, man. I was just that worn down. See, man. I guess these grown Negroes out trick or treating. Man, if these Negroes out trick or treating, man, they need their butts whooped. These Negroes better not be out trick or treating. See,
I don't know what they're doing. I know Coach Corey ain't up in Millwood.
Oh, man, operations gone. Nino's loose. Pookie's dead. That's what it is. I killed Pookie, man.
Yeah.
I killed Pookie, man. That's what they say. Operations gone. Nino's loose. Pookie's dead. I killed Pookie, man. How you kill Pookie, man? I used to be just like him. How the hell you was like Pookie? Classic New Jack City, man. A lot of people don't know. New Jack City at its finest, baby. Living in the city.
Right.
Living in a city, that's no big deal. If the crack don't get you, then the hookers will.
Your dad even asked if I want anything.
Thought you had some fish over there.
There ain't no damn fish.
There was fish over there.
That is not fish. That's fried cauliflower.
Oh, you didn't tell me you wanted nothing?
And you brought me some 5 little regular ass fries.
Oh. She told me this.
Yes, she did.
She told me this.
She surely did.
Who was that? Crystal.
Yep, and we live on there. You don't give a damn. I know. How everybody doing out there? Percy Payton in the building. My boy Percy.
So what the people don't hear me cut.
Yeah. They kind of figured it. Hey, eventually it's gonna rub off on you.
So first I said, what up though?
Vanessa said, what up though? She just seen you. You know, hey, just see you. She just seen you.
That's okay.
Ain't no telling what Coach Corey is, man.
Crystal didn't go up to Mill Wheels or whatever it's called.
Meal Wheel. Man, you was full of it, man. You say Meal Wheels.
I'm gonna go up there and see him Thursday. He gonna send a message in the chat talking about some all my seasons better be in the bag.
Yeah, he ain't even on the show today. We finna talk about some sports, Purse. We finna talk about a lot of sports, Percy. I gotta have my boy Pastor Holmes on here, Elder Rod on here, man.
Now that y'all cussing.
Elder Rod probably used some language before too, man. What you're not finna do is act like nobody don't use language sometimes, man. That's what you're not finna do. We're all sinners saved by grace.
Roscoe, why are you staring at me? You're supposed to be going outside.
Man, I'm trying to get all these last little invites in. I'm gonna get Cece to start sending these out, man. When we go live on Facebook, I'm gonna get my girl C. Hey, nephew, what's up, baby? Hey, I was in there, man. Hey, shout out nephew Nim and for the record, baby. Check him out. For the record, baby. Hey, nephew Nim, chop it up, man. I didn't make the meeting tonight, Neff. Hey, but you know, the old lady go keep me posted, baby.
And
you
I'm
know,
not an old lady. And nephew, you need to get on your uncle about not being in that meeting.
Nephew, you know me, man. I worked on. I was working in Springfield today, man. I had to come home, take Kendall to go get her, take on a little field trip, and then when I got back, I'm like, man, time to just slip past me, man. But you know what though? It's all right, man. Hey, like I said in the meeting, doing my cameo, I'm like Jesus. I may not come when you want me, but I'm always right on time. Elder Rod in the building, my cat, man. That's my BFF, man, my fantasy buddy. Hey, Elder Rod be pulling off some major trades in the fantasy world. And he told everybody, we went over his house Sunday, that he will make the playoffs and make some noise. I trust him, man. I trust him.
We ain't even gonna talk about fantasy.
Hey man, we go jump off into fantasy in a little while, man. We finna talk about it. Cause I've been getting the daylights blasted out of me, man. But that's all right though. When you the champion, man, when you the won 3 leagues last year, that's expected, man.
No, I don't mind losing. Go look at me in games. Go look at me in games. Cool. Look at our scoring whistle. Look at it.
Oh, I was on there with him, man, because you know what? How he got that last point. I'm gonna tell you how he got that last point. Game got that last point when they when they stopped the dude from that on that 4th down. The defensive end ran down the field and made the tackle. That's how he got that point. Cause we was laughing. I'm like, he got a point for that tackle, man. I say, dude, did he make the tackle? Yes, he did. They gave him a point for it.
That's I lost by 0.5.
Hey man,
I don't know who the heck was in on that dang on sack that Highsmith got in the game earlier. They should have.
Hey man, you better you better go back and pray it was a half a sack. Elder Rod said, hey man, you ain't the greatest. Come on now. You probably the 4th or 3rd, man. You know, you looking at the greatest right here, man. Don't do that, man. You know that move I pulled off to acquire Jamar Chase? Oh my God. Right at the trade deadline, Elder Holmes. Right at the deadline, Elder Right. The deadline, the NFL deadline trade. Look what I pulled off, man. You can't tell me nothing, man. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Y'all can't tell me nothing, man. When greatness reeks from you, man, now I just got to go back in and refocus now and seal these deals, man. I got to avenge all these losses that people that knocked my wig off. Hey, I got to avenge every loss. Every loss. And I'm finna get ready to go. We finna get ready to hit it right now in 1 second. Let me pull up one more thing and we finna do this. We're gonna start off with our fantasy football. I'm gonna find where these jokers at, man, because these Negroes ain't coming on. They finna get fired, man. Hey, no call, no show. You get fired for no call, no shows, man. We all work in the corporate world. They get fired for no call, no shows, man. Where these, hey, they finna make me say it. Where these niggas at, man? They made me say it, see. I said I was gonna be good, man. I was gonna be the good Christian today. These niggas been bringing out the worst in me, man.
True. Now I'm in a one, and because Patrick Mahomes want to choose to stink up the joint on Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in a 4-way tie for third.
Oh man, and you got rich people problems, man.
And no balls, no glory.
You got rich people problems, man. Look, hold on. Let me show these people, I dropped
in a 2-way tie for
Let me show you, man.
For 4th or 5th.
Oh yeah, we ready now. We got it. We got the notification out to all our peoples and stuff. Oh yeah. Let me show you something though, man. You doing all this talking like you want me to feel sorry for you. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you.
No,
first of all, you done beat me. That's without a doubt. And in all my years of playing fantasy football, you are the only lady that ever beat me in fantasy football, man. I consider you consider yourself blessed among blessed, girl. Cause I don't lose the ladies, man.
Hey,
but I gotta give a big shout. I gotta give a big shout out to the NLCC football kings. Let me show you the standards. They split my wig piece over here, man. Let me share my screen and show y'all the standards of the NLCC football kings. Here go the standards right here, baby. Live and in full effect. Look at these standards. Hey, man, you only moved up one spot, Elder Rod. What's up? I'm thinking you finna just make leaps. You still in the basement. The playoffs ended today. You ain't making it, man. What's the word, man? Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. I thought you was making a jump, man. I'm disappointed in you, man. I thought you was making a big leap, man. You just flip-flop with Nut, man. You and Nut just flip-flop together, man. I am disappointed in you, Rod. How can you trade Peanut, man? You guys, hey, Rod, just go and look in the mirror tonight, man, and just say, I'm down here with Peanut, man. I want you to just do a deep evaluation of yourself and say, I'm down here with Peanut, man. Just do that. Just do me that solid, man. Just do me that solid. I'm in same company with Peanut. And you gonna have to change your perspective, man, on life, man. You and Nut in the basement together, man. I ain't mad at you though, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. Nut, I'm telling you. Nut say he go do something, man. Nut say he doing something, man. Do you believe what Nut say? I can't believe in Nut, man. I can't believe in Nut. Nut is unbelievable, man. I can't believe in Nut. Everybody that believe in Nut, man, got a problem, man. We got to pray for everybody that believe in Nut, man, because Nut ain't happening. We got to call Coach Corey, man. When Coach Corey ain't on, man, I know it's a problem, man. I know it's something up when Coach Corey ain't gracing the board, man.
Where is Dino with all the updates and everything else?
Yeah, Dino's posts updates like crazy, man. All right, Elder Ryan, he say coming back. Man, he usually posts all the updates and the latest and greatest. I'm trying to find the latest and greatest with him, man. Because we trying to see what's going on, man. That's what we trying to do, man.
We done had world breaking news.
Man, we had so much world breaking news today. He done broke so much news today, man. I didn't know who you thought he was today. He broke so much news today.
It's like Dino must have a slow day. He doing what he I'm usually the one popping all that stuff in there. What is Dino?
Yep, usually is. Dino was on it today.
Man. Cause I wanted to ask everybody that good old question.
We're gonna get a chance to ask some fools the question. Is the world round? Is the world square? Is the world perpendicular?
Is James Harden never gonna win the NBA championship?
So we got that. Let's go to our No Balls, No Glory Fantasy League, man. Let's go to the one that we're in. And the two-time defending champion, aka the People's Champ.
I thought it was the champion of the people last week.
I am the champion of the people, man. I am the matter of fact, while we here live, take the pound off. We do it right here on the air. So y'all can see it right now.
It's the picture for me.
The champion of the people, man. New name. That's my name. The champion of the people, man. That's who I am, man. I'm the champion of the people. Let's look at the standings over here. It's not good, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The playoffs started today. The champion of the people will not be in. 3 and 5, man.
West gonna make it in by the skin of his chin.
And Dino's in fine. He didn't clinch the playoff spot. This has been a rough year for the champ, y'all.
It's been a rough year.
The champion of the people, man.
It's been a rough year. Folks getting hurt that never, man.
I should have beat Dino's, man. I sure should have.
I just sit back.
I looked at what I did, man. I made the mistake, man. I called myself trying to go with Aaron Jones and Madsen, and I got Garrett Wilson and Ridley right here, man. That's why I got killed. That's why I killed myself. Shot myself in the foot right there, man.
Man, I
shot myself in the foot right there. That's why I shot myself in the foot.
That was gonna work.
That was a hot 33. You add 33 to this 29. Dino is Ghost is cooked. Dino was a dead man walking. You add them points there. Dino a dead man. Got to go to me and Dino's other league, Gridiron Gangsters. I don't know what it is with Dino. Dino is hot this year for some reason, man. Knock your wig off. Let me see what he doing over here to knock your wig off. Dino's over here too. Dino's is 6-2. Dino's in first place. Knock your wig off. If the playoffs started today, that's all I needed to do. I'm in. I'm in, baby. I'm in. But man, this has been. I was hurting in this league, man. This is my first time. This is 2 wins in a row for me. Man, I was hurting, man. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish, man. That's all I'm looking for, man. I'm looking just to get in there and do my thing, man. That is. Shout out to my boy Melton. Rain is clouds, piss. That's my boy Melton. Melton be joining us live. He probably out here now. He just sit back in the cut and enjoy the show, man. He always comment and he always give us the thumbs up, man. So big shout out to my boy C. Melton, man. Who always he's loyal to the show, man. My cat, man. One day I'm gonna have him on the show when he tell me he ready. He'll come on the show and grace us and chop us up and everything, man. Good brother, man. Good brother. C. Melton is a good brother, man. Hey, that's it for that, man. The fantasy show, man. Got a lot more work to do. It's 6 weeks left in the season. So everybody got 6 weeks left in the season. And look what the captain drug in tonight. Look at these bastards. Look at these bastards.
Who?
Did you see them? Or they just fell in the gig?
I just put a message in for him. What did y'all take the night off?
Hey man, we got 2 crew members that fell in the gig. We got my man Coach Corey. I think that's Coach Corey iPhone 2. Coach Corey.
That's me, nigga.
Coach Corey in the building. Want to say something, Coach
What's
Corey?
up?
Introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody, man? It's Coach Corey. Live in full effect, trying to get my car worked on, man, on a Tuesday night.
Damn, dog.
You know,
That sucks.
I mean,
On Halloween?
yeah, Halloween, dog.
Dang.
I'm having some issues with a tire, man. But you know me, I'm maintaining.
And you got somebody to
That's what
work
I
on
do.
it at this hour on this day?
Hey, man, it's at the gas station. I'm just having them check out a tire, man.
Okay.
That's what's up, man.
That's
That
what I do, man. It keeps going up and down. I think it's something in it, man. But, you know, I'm trying to see what's going on because I can't be out here in the cold with a flat tire.
Hey man, safety is first and foremost, man. Hey man, did you see the app? The little tap on the app, dog?
Yeah, I seen a little tap on the app about goddamn time.
Damn, my fault, Coach. Hey man, hey, when we get off, I gotta holler at you about guns and hoses, man. My connect, man, say Ann say she couldn't get any tickets for us, but he got some special tickets for us, 4 rows from the ring. He let them go for us for $30 a piece. 4 rows from the ring.
What you waiting on, man? Go on, pay the man. All right, you know I'm good for it.
Oh man, I got you, man. I got you. He said whenever we want him and stuff. He said let him know how many. That's why I was running back. We'll talk about it off air, man. He want to know how many we gonna need. So we got my man Dino's in the building. Dino's in the building.
That's all that need to be said.
Hey man, can y'all see me on my phone at Millwoods Live at Millwoods, man?
I see you, man. I see you. I like that.
12068 Dorset Road, man. Live at Millwoods, man.
Dino.
I thought I was gonna be out of here. Thought I was gonna be out of here picking up my car, man, but they didn't throw a wrench in my plan, so I'm using technology. I'm using my phone. I'm on my phone.
Dino, hey, I gotta get Dino's. Introduce yourself, man. I'm sorry, brother.
You already did.
Dino's is the first person that officially ever clinched with the new feature on the fantasy football app. Dino's has clinched the playoff spot. So Dino's is
in 8 weeks.
In 8 weeks, Dino's has clinched the playoff spot. That just goes to show you how our league is and how everything is going up and down. Dino's is clinched.
Right.
Whew.
That's
And I
some
got a little
bullshit.
and I got a little separation. Shout out to whoever beat CC because she was on my ass.
Yeah, that was West End. Thanks for Patty
Game.
Mahomes.
Well, hey, CC, look, I got the same stack in 2 leagues, and I only scored 101 points in gridiron.
Mm, mm, mm.
And then I lost the game in the other league by 0.5.
Damn,
Man, before that, I
you gotta pull that. You gotta pull that up.
I gotta give a big shout out to I'm gonna show you what she lost it. But I gotta give a shout out to my boy G. Man, my boy G got off the snide this week.
He got up off the
His
carpet.
first W. Man, he got off the snide with his first W, man, this week, man.
But yeah.
Hey man, G was laid. Hey, he was laid out like what's that little basketball dude that got knocked the fuck out?
Damn, dog, don't do G like that.
Hey, shout out to G, man. Let that be a lesson to all you motherfuckers that want to give up after 2 and 3 weeks. Play your shit out. You can get in the playoffs sub 500.
You can.
But you got to score points so you can get tiebreakers.
Yeah, you gotta score points, man. So let me go to the scoreboard. This is the game.
Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens, still doing their thing. See that cup there, champ?
Yes, sir. Where my cup at? My wife she just watched it. She just watched it, baby.
First lady, you see that cup?
I see the cup.
Y'all beat us, but we still in first place.
Yes,
Just
sir.
remember that.
So here it is.
So, like I said, don't be happy with your little moral victories.
We're going to Tomlin our way to...
Yeah, go to week 8.
Don't be happy with
go to week 8.
Yeah. Y'all gonna fool around and get Tomlin fired.
No.
Hey, Dino, boy, this bastard got lucky, boy. I tell you.
I get lucky, VP.
Man,
you made it interesting.
No, what happened wouldn't have been interesting, man. I call myself going with Aaron Jones. I'm thinking, okay, Aaron Jones and Madison, that's going to be a cool, hey, they finna get some work. These bastards stuck up the place, man. They smell like doo-doo, both of them together. Both feet in the doo-doo pit, man. They stink, man. And I pulled them for Garrett Wilson and Ridley. Would have been the 33 points I needed to surpass Dino's. But, hey, man, what we always say, D, hindsight is what?
2020.
Yeah, and I didn't have my specs on. But this is what Cece was talking about.
How about my
what
the 49ers defense getting -3 points for me?
Dude, Philly got me -4.
Me too.
It wasn't in this league.
Against Tutty.
Man. Against Tutty. Man, the Arnold Jacksons, man. Oh, man. He done came in. And so we look at the standards right now in no balls, no glory. If the season started today, yours truly, the Arnold Jacksons and Coach Corey will be on the outside looking in.
Yes, sir.
Actually, it's what is it? The first 6. Actually, you'd be on the outside looking in too, BP.
That's what I said. I said me, the Arnold Jacksons. No, it's 7 now. You forgot we did it like the NFL.
Right. It's top 7, first get a bye.
The first get a bye. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 8. I'm right underneath West 10. But I should get it before West 10 based off the tiebreaker.
Yeah, if you got the tiebreaker.
I beat West 10, and I think I got more points than West 10. I take that back. I don't have no more points than West 10.
Like your boy gonna score over 2,000 points this year.
Who is that?
Me.
I'll be lucky if I get 2,000 points.
Hey, man, and then we look at the scoreboard coming up this weekend, man. Yeah, me and Coach Corey, man. I do not. Who CC got?
Now, watch what happens, y'all.
Game related.
Myron ass gonna mess around and beat me this week.
Myron.
He ain't got no quarterback.
He ain't got no quarterback, but he got Lamb.
I ain't got no defense.
Lamb's on fire. Cup gonna get about 20 targets.
And Josh Jacobs look like he trying to get it going, man.
You going to Whisper?
I ain't got no defense.
Go back. You trying to see the matchup? Yeah, go back out of that and just go to box score.
Oh yeah, Herbert, Kamara, Cook, Cousins. He got to do his quarterback searching.
Myron, I got a quarterback, but
Yeah,
you're gonna have to give up something to get him.
Myron got Ramondre on this bench. I think Cam Akers gonna go in there and take that job because if you got Alexander Madison, he stink, man.
But
Alexander Madison horrible, man.
But they did pick up Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, that may help. That may at least maintain them.
That means don't just go dropping your Viking players just yet.
See what Josh Dobbs gonna come in there and do.
Give it a week or two. See what he do.
Nothing the first week.
Nah, he still got to figure out the offense.
Yeah, man. So that's it with our little fantasy look, man. Hey, Dino's is officially the first person to clinch a playoff spot.
Go ahead and show Dino Whispers so he can see why I'm mad.
Yeah, I need to see that 0.5 loss because did you break something?
The Fantasy Whisperers scoreboard.
And the thing, CC, when I heard they said Mahomes is sick, part of me was like, just take him out. Don't even think. Just do it.
I got Coach Corey in 2 leagues, man.
Uh-oh, the doubleheader. Let's play 2.
Man, I did not know I got him in 2 leagues, man.
Yeah.
Well, he kicking your ass in this league.
Well, that's the projections. You know that don't mean
no. He's in first. About no projection.
Yeah. The champ has been hurting, man. Me,
he been
me, baby.
Yeah, Coach been pushing your shit in over.
No, hey, this is our first time playing. But look at it like this: if the playoffs will start today, the champ will be in, baby. That's all. I just want to get in, baby. Because when I get in, I figure out ways to win, baby. I just got to get in. It's hard. Hey, you can't win if you ain't in, right? But this is CC talking about. See, hey, Coach Corey over there punky heading people, man. Hey, man, this is what CC is. They changed the CC. They gave you a tie now.
It's a tie.
They did a stat correction. See,
adjustment. They probably gave somebody a half a sack credit and didn't get it.
What? Oh,
or an extra tackle or some shit.
What did he? What I got? 172 even.
Yeah, it's a tie.
They gave Highsmith the whole sack.
The whole sack instead of half.
Instead of half.
Yep, he got the sack.
Game related gonna be hot.
Oh man,
he gonna blow a gasket.
He is officially 6. No, he's 5-2-1. Oh man, hey,
but scoring ain't official until Wednesday. So you gotta give it another day.
He gonna be 38 hot. He think he done stole a little more. But when I was talking to him last night, he thought she got him anyway. But I told him, oh boy, Tracy Walker ran and made that tackle because he was at 10 points. He made that tackle on that little short screen they tried to run. He ran downfield and tackled the dude from the back. So that's what gave him the 172.
And this is why you do. This is exactly why you have fractional scoring. So every yard counts.
Man. Hey, man, that may be an ideal next year.
Hey.
Man.
Got to do fractional.
But see, first CC was hot, but now she's singing a different tune now. I ain't mad.
Man, when I looked at it earlier in the day, right? It was projected that he was gonna beat me, and by a lot. I'm like, well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But then when Mahomes started stinking up the joint, this is the funny thing. I got Mahomes in the other league. He got Mahomes in this league. And I got Burrows, and then he got Chase, I think, or something in the other league. So if it's like I was playing against myself in both leagues. Like
yeah, that sucks when you playing against yourself.
If Mahomes has a great game, then he beats me in that league.
And you win in this league.
Game. And I win,
Right.
So when Mahomes was taking up the joint, I looked at it, I said, oh, I got a shot. But for some reason, when they kept on saying it was like a 70% chance, I said, that just means it. It could still be a chance for some bull crap.
Man, did you consider taking him out when they said he had the flu before? I did too, and for some reason I just could not hit the button.
I'm like, maybe it'd be the Jordan flu game.
And that's why I figured I was like, man, he might put up a Jordan flu game and throw for 4 touchdowns, and I took him out.
Not at all.
Mahomes? Oh,
yeah.
Not at all.
Hey man, I don't care.
I'm telling everybody.
I don't care.
Hey, Mahomes can. Hey, y'all might want to check the injury.
Mahomes can have pink eye, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, the flu, gangrene. That nigga will never leave my lineup. And I mean that.
Hey,
you I don't care what he got.
Guess what? He got. If I see that again, his ass is coming out.
You a lie. Hey, he can have gout in both feet. Hey man, as long as that cat on work, hey, he gonna be in my lineup.
Unless I heard they made a trade for Devontae Adams, which didn't happen. The deadline ended at 4 p.m. Eastern. That didn't happen.
Yeah. Now it's gonna be some releases now.
Yeah.
Releases and do they buy out NFL contracts?
I don't know.
I ain't never heard nobody buying out an NFL contract.
Nah, I ain't never heard of that either.
That's like an NBA thing, buying out a contract.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's jump off to this World Series, man. The Rangers are shellacking the Diamondbacks 10-1, man. It's not looking good. Rangers up 2-1 in the series already, and they are winning 10-1. So it's safe to say that the Rangers, after tonight, the Rangers will be one game away from getting that elusive World Series title that ran away from them back in 2011.
And also to note, they have won.
My God,
they have won every road game in the playoffs. They had perfect 10-0 on the road.
Hey man, that's all they do is win, man.
So is it a 2-3-2 format or a 2-2-1-1-1 for the World Series?
2-3-2 World Series.
Oh, it's a wrap because if they on the road again, they haven't lost on the road.
Even if they lose, man,
I would not tank this shit the way they've been. I would not tank this game so you can win at home. Close the shit out.
I don't think Arizona can beat them 2 times at home. Not with their Texas pitching staff. I'm sorry, man. And not only the pitching staff, with that Texas hitting, man. That hitting, man, them guys can hit the baseball.
Yeah, well, coach will tell you, man, don't 3-1, close it out.
Hey, man.
Well, you got to finish while you got a shot.
Close it out. Do not get them life.
I think Bochy been in enough situations like this to slam the door, man. Because Bochy won 3 of them in San Francisco. Am I correct?
Correct.
Every other season.
It was 2010, 2012, 2014.
Yep. Every other year.
Which is nuts.
Yep. He won it.
I think the Phillies and Rangers would have been a better World Series.
You think it would have been a little bit better than this. But I think this is just this is basically semantics right now, man.
Yeah, Diamondbacks super young.
Hey, this Texas team ain't young. Hey, they young, they pretty
but
young.
But they got enough veterans. They got more than Arizona.
And Scherzer, man. Man, I don't think Scherzer gonna pitch no more. I think they said today they're gonna shut him down. Yeah, they're gonna shut him down for the rest of this World Series, man.
Who? Scherzer off the
Scherzer,
roster. Him and Garcia
Garcia, yeah.
They both off the roster.
off the roster. They done for the rest of the World Series.
They really need to close this shit out then.
Yeah, because after the other night they say Scherzer was go pitch Game 7 if need be.
Yep, they
But,
took him off and Garcia prior to today's game.
And you can't even put him back on. You couldn't even put him back on, could you?
No.
Nope, they replaced him with two people. So they're done for the World Series.
So question, who wins MVP? Is it Seager or Garcia?
It is
It's gonna be Seager now. It's gonna be Seager now because Seager hit another home run tonight.
But before that, I think it was Garcia.
It was Garcia.
Garcia was gonna be a lock for the World Series, man. MVP. Easy. He was gonna be an easy lock, man. But Seager, man. Hey man, does Seager get that big payday? He got a lot of money. I think they threw a big payday his way last time.
Well, now you got the. Well, I mean, he already got a chip with the Dodgers, right?
Yeah, he won. He was the shortstop for the Dodgers when they won it all.
Hey, coach, is that another person the Cardinals didn't go after?
Now this, yep.
Just got asked again what football team I like. I was like, I don't have one.
Is it the fact that the Cardinals are always a day late and a dollar short?
Always.
My man Elderride, man. He in the league with us in the fantasy league at our church. And he is he's born and raised in Chicago, man. Him and my boy G, man. They all Bears fans, man. I was over their house Sunday watching the game. They Bears fans, but they realistic Bears fans. And Rod is a Cubs fan. He's a Cubs fan. So I ain't gonna hold that against him, man.
I heard that people are
being
like
a Cubs fan.
aren't even getting tickets.
Is that a Roldis Chapman? That's
in the state.
Oh, Roldis Chapman, they closed, ain't he?
No, he's a setup guy.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's a setup guy.
He's set up because he wild as hell.
Yeah. He do be all over the place. You gotta give Roddy that. He do be all over the place. But I still like him though, man. I have him as a closer any day of the week, man.
He can still throw that ball 100 miles an hour.
Hey man, he's still electric he still has an electric pitch, man.
Just like Hicks,
shout out to my man. Healthy. Shout out to my boy Eddie, man. Eddie's in elite fantasy with us, Dinos. My boy Eddie, man.
Eddie, are you running away with it? Ain't he like 6-2 or 7-1?
Man, Eddie is snapping our necks over in elite, man. He is killing us, man. And
I'm on the way back. I finally crawled my way back to 500.
Man,
and once A-Chain come back from IR, it's on.
Yeah,
that's why I'm suffering in no balls, no.
Too many injuries.
Injuries, man. Hey, man, my boy Eddie is. Eddie is a Bears fan too, man. I gotta give him Eddie a Bears fan. He look at him. Eddie put it in the chat. 71, man. Yep. He's thumping his chest, man. Eddie 71.
I enjoy it because if you ever watch Red Zone, man, it's this thing called the Witching Hour. Being that it's Halloween, and that's why I say I'm 7-1 and 6-2, and I'm nervous as hell in both leagues because at any given moment, if I get 2 injuries, I'm in trouble.
Hey man, oh man, I needed a running back. The only running back I got is Moss. I got JJ over here. I got Kyron Williams. I got Moss and Gus Edwards is my man. I'm hurting, man. I don't know.
The Gus bus tore it up. You didn't play him, did you?
Oh, Gus has been in my lineup. I got Zach Moss. Zach Moss has really been turning it up too now.
Yeah, I would hang on to him. I don't think it's going to be just the Jonathan Taylor show. I think they're going to split that up, keep them both fresh.
Hey, I think, and that's something good that they doing, man. But as far as like Christian Watson, man, Dino's was with me when I gambled on Christian Watson in all the leagues, man. Christian Watson, man.
Don't
I
feel
don't know
bad. I
what to
gambled
say,
on
man.
Olave in
Hey,
every
man,
league, pretty much except for one.
man, I gambled on Watson in every league except for one, and he's thinking, man.
My
Oh,
man got one touchdown. One.
Eddie say he got depth. Let me see Eddie's depth, man. Let me see Eddie's depth on this team, man. He say he has depth. 7-1. You got to be pretty depth friendly. Jalen Hurts, Joe Mixon. Matter of fact, we're gonna show our viewers Eddie's team in the Fantasy Whisperers. Let me go. Where we at? Is this the Fantasy Whisperer and this Elite?
No, he in elite.
Elite. Let's go standings. There he is right there, Mr. Eddie A. What, and it said, don't mess around and get hurt. And that's what he did.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay. I see what's been driving his team. McCaffrey, ETN, and Hurts.
Yes, man.
And guess what? They both on a bye the same week.
Yeah. Who got him? Who do Eddie play this week, man?
Williams. Team Williams.
He played Ernest. They first and second place. So
Not looking too good for you this week, Eddie.
I'll be too busy to know.
Let me see what Ernest looking like. Let's check out this box score.
Jeremy done got off the carpet because I know he was struggling.
Jeremy was hurting, man. Jay was hurting, man. Let the film speak in the building. Hey, Jay in here talking. He say Jeremy say he on the way, baby.
The big comeback, huh?
They say he on the way, man. Eddie better hope he don't get me round one.
I know it's made some screws loose.
Okay.
Probably need that.
Eddie got Mahomes. No. Ernest got Mahomes and Kelsey.
He loaded up on KC.
He got Mahomes, Kelsey. He got.
And I'm pretty sure he lost last week.
Let's go back to the scoreboard.
I'm pretty sure he did lose last week.
Let's go back to the scoreboard from last week. Let's see what Ernest did last week. Ernest, Team Williams.
As predicted.
Chop, hey. Jay knocked him off last week.
Red flag. Like, nope.
Hey, Jeremy said he better than that 2-5 record. So he said he way better than that 2-6 record, man.
Now, I'm better than my 4-4 record. I had to work to get back to 500.
Jay ain't got no better. He got Saquon, Kamara. I've been trying to get Kamara from him for the longest, man.
He's not about to give him up.
He asking for too damn much for Kamara, man.
Kamara's like filling up a stat sheet.
Hey, man,
I got him in no balls, no glory. He killing it.
Hey, man, he is asking for too much, man. And you know Tyreek is definitely off the board with him. He tried to make it seem like he on the board. He lying. And then he got David Montgomery that's coming off this IR. And the big thing, Chase Young going to San. Oh, man, we're gonna talk about that in a little while, man. Lord,
yeah, say that for later. So I see you finally got you got somebody to take Waddle off your hands.
Who is that?
He was trying to trade me Waddle.
Yeah, he said, hey, he got who did he get? Jay, who you get to take Waddle off your hands, man?
That's a good question because he was trying to get Brees Hall, and I was like, nah, dude, this dude, as soon as he healthy, he was gonna take over that backfield.
I'm telling you, who did he get? I think did Jimbo get him? I think Jimbo took Waddle off his hand. Did he trade? Or did he trade Woods?
Just go to transactions, and you should. Well, that'll be a while.
Yeah, you know them. Hey, that been a while since that.
Or just go to the players and then look at Waddle, and then we'll see what we got.
Let's go players. Let's go with Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle is with he's with the People's Champ.
You don't even know your own team?
That's how bad I'm getting my ass.
Damn, Tom.
That's how bad I'm getting ass whooped, man.
Shit.
Hey, man, that's how bad I'm getting
You don't know you're your own damn team.
Hey, man, that's how bad I'm getting my butt whooped, man. Look at me, man. I'm hurting, dog.
They just can't see me.
I traded him. What I traded him? I traded him. Alexander, Madison, and Waddle for Latavius, DK, and Puka.
I guess that was pretty even.
But this Joker Madison ain't did nothing, man. He can't pee on his sneakers, man.
He can't be on the sneakers.
I can't drop him, man.
And nobody's taking him. He as G says, he's yours.
Man, don't nobody want him, man.
Yeah, he's trash this year.
Hey, Jay, I need to talk to him, man. Hey, Eddie said we got to put up big points to beat him. Don't worry about it. If I don't get you in the wash, I'm gonna get you in the rinse, man. I'm telling you, hey, if I don't get you in the wash, I'm gonna get you in the rinse, partner.
Stress.
Man, I started off bad. Start putting a little something together. Dino clipped me here. I clipped Woods there. I clipped Chanel. I clipped Chop.
Jerry's like, you got Waddle.
Oh man, I'm tripping, Jay.
Hey, you hella tripping.
I'm tripping, man. Eddie just barely beat me, man. This dude, I should have got him. I ain't gonna even lie. I should have clipped you, Ed. Don't act like, hey.
What?
Don't act like, hey, you almost got popped, partner. You almost got popped. And you had your heat in there. But this boy right here, these two receivers, hey, they like the government, man. That's my bailout plan, brother. And hey, only reason you beat me because Joe B didn't play, man. Now let's call it a spade. You beat me by 6. The only reason you beat me because Joey B didn't play, man. Because he had a bye, man. Come on, man. Let's call it a spade.
BP, tough titty.
Hey, man, you right. Hey, say less. Say less. You right.
That's why bye weeks are bye weeks.
You right. You right.
I didn't have Herbert and still managed to beat Game.
Hey, man,
I work out sometime.
I ain't finna make no more excuses, man. You right. You right. Hey, what's understood don't gotta be explained, man. There it is.
Truth be told, I got Hill and AJ Brown, and no balls, no glory.
Oh yeah, man. You got both.
Murderous row.
That's gonna be a tough beat,
ETN,
man.
Kamara, Hill, Brown.
Who your quarterback?
Herbert.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be a tough. But I think I can get you though, man. You know me, man. Hey, I got that championship mentality, man. I can beat anybody at any given time, baby. You know I got that chip mentality, baby.
Man, all thing I'm worried about is these cats sewing up playoff spots extra early and start resting cats. That's what I'm worried about.
Hey, man, I'm not. Hey, that's
it's gonna
be
happen.
a problem.
It's gonna happen.
That will be the problem right there, boy. Ooh-wee.
Oh my god, I am like dying.
That will be the problem.
That's how you think I got the chip last year in the gridiron.
Hey, so if that being said, you go into the championship and you know a couple of your players resting, do you stay up at 2 a.m. on the waiver wire?
You have to. You have to. You have no choice. That's the reason I beat Don. He played Trevor Lawrence, and Trevor Lawrence only played to halftime because they already had their spot locked up.
Oh, God, man.
He had no touchdowns. He only passed for like 140 yards, and they took him out.
Yeah.
And I had ETN who just kept running the ball.
Hey, man, and that's what you got to look at, man. I'm looking at teams that's still playing for a playoff spot.
Oh, Eddie got Bamageddon this week. You got 5 cats on buys.
Hey, man, I do not have no sympathy for you, Ed. I'm telling you right now, partner. I don't care. Clip me by 6 points. I don't care. You got people on buys this week, partner. Hey, man, let's go to NBA, man. NBA been cracking off and stuff, man. Big news of the day. James Harden traded to the Clippers.
That's not big news. Everybody tired of Billy. Everybody tired of Billy Goat.
Man.
Tired of Billy Goat. You're reading it right with Westbrook. Both of y'all dumbasses gonna be fighting for the ball.
Hey, man, the 76ers sent PJ Tucker, Flip Petrus to the Clippers for Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, Nick Batum, KJ Martin, a 2028 unprotected first-round pick, 2 second-round picks, and a 2029 pick swap and an additional first-round pick from OKC. Dang. Where's so Russell Westbrook is still staying there?
Yeah, Westbrook's still staying there. The Clippers,
Paul George, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kawhi. Ooh.
The Sixers clean house.
They got rid of whoever. They got rid of some people. Get down. They got rid of some people. They got rid of some people. They got rid of some people, man. Freeing up some money and stuff. 50 million to 60 million in salary cap space next summer. Man, Russell Westbrook. Hey, does that trade right there put the Clippers as a front runner to come out of the West?
Nope. In actuality, Stephen A. made a very good point today. The crazy thing about that is that trade works better if one of them gets injured.
Go in, Roscoe. Come on.
You think it does?
Yeah, because Westbrook is finally in a spot where he is thriving, where he doesn't have to score a whole lot of points. He can facilitate. He can score 15. He can attack the rim, score 15, 16, sometimes 20, 30 points a game, get the double-digit rebounds and assists. Now we bring James Harden in. You're putting Westbrook back in that uncomfortable role that he's not good at. He's not good off the ball. He's not good off the ball. He needs the ball in his hand when he's on the court. And it works with Paul George and Kawhi and the rest of them and Zubac. It works with them. It does not work with when he got with Harden, who needs the ball in his hands. So like the only way it works is if, say, Kawhi gets hurt. Now Westbrook can have the ball in his hand because Harden can play off ball.
Right.
So it only works if that happens. And what it's done was they put them. You talked about the salary cap stuff, right?
50 to 65 million left next year.
They're in a pickle. They put themselves in a championship win must because Harden.
Oh, the Clippers.
The Clippers, yeah. The Harden.
But you got to sit back and think. They only paying Harden. They're only paying Westbrook $3 or $4 million this year, though.
It ain't Westbrook. He's not the problem.
Harden.
The problem is that Harden don't have to do a whole lot to make NBA to make a third team, right?
Right.
And if you make an All NBA team, you qualify for max dollar. So take into consideration that you got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Harden that could potentially make an All NBA team, whether it's first, second, or third. Harden's contract expires at the end of the year. Man. Paul George and Kawhi have player options at the end of the year.
Man, Eddie say, hell no, they won't win the West, and they still can't beat Denver. That's it. Hey, I don't think they don't have the size. Well, I'm not gonna say they don't have the size because getting PJ Tucker, that's like a little decent sized power forward, but they got a center They got a couple centers over there, man. That's hey man, they got some centers over there, man. And
Actually, people got it mixed up. You don't have to have size.
they got Zubac. Hey, Zubac been killing it, man.
You don't need size to beat Denver. You don't need to have size to beat Denver. What you got to have is great wing defenders to beat Denver. Because your problem with beating Denver is not like if Jokic has to score 30 or 40 points a game, if you got to score 30 or 40, you okay. Like you can win a game if he got to score 40. Where you lose the game at is if he has a triple double. So your wing defenders got to be solid because you got to be able to stop contain Jamal Murray and Michael Porter and the rest of them. Like if they all getting off and Joker has a triple double, that's when they kill you. But if Joker has 30 points, 35, 40 points, and 4 assists, then you in good position to beat them. But if he got one of those 25, 15, and 10 games, he cooking you.
Yeah.
He cooking you.
And this is in I think PJ Tucker was like, man, I'm just a victim of circumstance. But the Sixers also fined, they say Joel Embiid was fined 35 grand for making an obscene gesture in a victory yesterday in Portland against the Trailblazers and everything. Joe D gave him that good old hot fine. I don't know what he did. Let the court pay. He finished it. Did he give him the finger or something? But Joel finished with 35, 15, 7 assists, and 6 blocks. That's a monster game, man, for Joel, man.
That's a good question in the chat, BP.
What's that? Besides the Warriors, how many small teams have won championships? That's a good one, man.
Boston?
Small teams? No.
They weren't really small.
You can't. Hey, Parrish was 7'2". Bird. I mean,
no, not that team.
Oh, I'm finna be like
the Garnett Pierce Allen team.
And they weren't small because of Garnett.
Yeah. What about the 04 Pistons?
Garnett 6'11". Perkins was 6'10".
What about the Ben Wallace and Tayshaun Prince and Billups Pistons? They were pretty small.
Yeah, Ben Wallace was around 6'9". That's probably the only really true. Tayshaun Prince was 6'8".
Tayshaun was like Scottie Pippen height.
Yeah, he was around 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, they wasn't small, dog.
But they wasn't big either.
Right.
But if you just had to say a small team to win a championship, you got to. I think one of the smallest teams was that 76ers team with Doc and Moses, man. Because Doc was 6'7". Moses wasn't nothing but a 6'7". 6'7"
No,
and 7,
he was 6'10". Moses Malone was like 6'10".
I can't believe that, man.
There's no way Moses Malone was 6'7".
Man, I can't believe Moses was that big. I can't believe that. I got to see Moses Malone.
Look him up. I promise you, he was 6'10".
Oh, okay.
Well, it wasn't a whole lot of. It wasn't a whole lot of.
6'9" and 3/4. So
6'10".
Yeah. So, but that
the Pistons.
Nah, I mean, because you look at James Edwards was 7'2", and then you had John Sally 6'10".
They were long. Lane Beard.
They were long. Lane Beard was 6'10". They was a long team. Yep. She said Eddie just said the Pistons weren't small. Let me do.
Not the Bad Boys Pistons. The Ben Wallace Pistons.
Yeah.
Let me see some of the smallest.
Yes, ask Chat GPT. I'm sure Chat GPT get it to us real quick.
They say they give me the youngest teams, the 5 youngest teams to win the NBA championship. How many ACs? I'm not looking for ACs that won the NBA championship. They talking about the 95 Rockets. That was a 6 seed that won the title.
Yeah, I know he played big, but that team overall wasn't considered a big team.
Yeah.
They used to run kind of what the Warriors did. They would run 3 guards out there. And really didn't have a center. They just had 3 guards and had Prince and Wallace playing forward.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot of teams that were able to do it. That's kind of what made the Warriors such a
Rasheed was on that
novelty.
team?
Yep.
Damn, I forgot about Rasheed.
Hey, I did the 2022 Warriors are now the shortest team to ever win an NBA championship. The 2022 Warriors are the shortest team with an average height of 6'5". That's what it just says.
Yeah.
The 2022 Warriors were the shortest team to ever win an NBA championship.
Yeah, because they, before they had JaVale and they had was it Bogut?
Now the tallest teams was that 87 and 88 Lakers team that went back to back. My squad, baby, with Magic and Worthy. That was the biggest team. That was the tallest.
Yeah, Kareem 7'4" didn't help.
Hey, and then you had Michael Thompson, Clay's dad, coming off the bench at 7 foot. And then you had James Worthy at 6'10", AC Green at 6'9", Magic at 6'9", Michael Cooper at 6'7". That was
how many of those championship teams was Michael Thompson on? Was it 3?
I think
3 of them. He was on 3 of them. See, he was on 3 of them.
The last 3 for that from that 80s team.
Because I remember, because that was the whole thing that Clay was, when they won it in 2022, Clay was messing with his dad, talking about, I got one more than you.
Yeah. and see, Eddie, I see what you said. He said my point being the Clippers have no chance, too small. I mean, you got to look at the Warriors are small too, man. That Clippers team now is
but the Clippers are out west, man. If they were in the East, yeah, then you got something. But you out west. There's too much heat out there.
I know you be
and stuff.
Nah, it ain't even just a shooting. It ain't even just a shooting. I know you be thinking I'd be on my Warriors bandwagon and all that stuff, but team but you gotta admit that the IQ of that basketball team is different. You can't that basketball IQ is different. So just because they're small don't mean they know how to do what they do.
Yeah.
Don't know. It don't mean you got guys, when you got guys like Steph, Draymond, and now CP3 doing it, when Steve Kerr comes and say, I need you to come off the bench, or Iguodala gets there and he's been starting his whole career, and he's kind of in the prime of his career, and Steve Kerr sends him to the bench, and nobody blinks an eye.
Eddie, don't tell me you're a Warriors fan, man. He said, don't compare the Clippers to the Warriors.
He sounds like he's a Warriors fan.
He sounds like he's a Warrior fan, man. And shame on him if he is, man.
The Clippers, they got one thing they got first before we can compare them to anybody. We need Kawhi Leonard and Paul George to play 50 games together.
Man, you talk about these brothers being injury prone, and that is a fact.
I'm just saying, got to play. If they can play 50 games together, then that's the first hurdle. Then the second hurdle is, now that you got James Harden, can James Harden show off in a game 6 or 7 in an early round of the playoffs?
So let me ask you this question before we move on to college football. What seed will the Clippers get out west? Will they get
Oh,
no
they
higher than the third, fourth, or fifth seed?
I'm gonna give them fifth.
fifth. It was always there. They didn't move the needle. That's the
Okay.
thing. They didn't move the needle. They was always gonna be fourth or fifth.
So they didn't
If
jump,
anything, they complicated things more.
right.
so
they complicated it.
they didn't jump up none. So
No,
you
they
saying
complicated it.
so you saying the top four still out in the west
They're still
is
the top four in the West.
is the Nuggets still, the
Warriors,
the Lakers,
Suns.
and the Suns. Okay. So okay.
Yeah, it's still
Quick-
gonna.
Quick question for y'all: does Dallas make a move?
Eddie say he a Bulls fan. He say they'll get to 5 or 6. Okay. That makes sense, Ed. 5 or 6. Does who?
Does Dallas make a move?
With Luka and Kyrie?
Mm-hmm.
They need one more piece, man.
They need one more piece.
If they wouldn't have got rid of Porzingis, man, I think that could have been that
who's
missing
available?
Nobody.
Ain't nobody really available, man.
Ain't nobody really available. In the
Nah.
NBA, this is like unless you don't got any more disgruntled employees. You don't got too many disgruntled employees. The two disgruntled employees that could move the needle or make a difference.
They done already moved.
Now, one team that comes to mind, then we're gonna jump off into this football for real. But one team that comes to mind is the Timberwolves, man. I don't think that they happy with Karl Anthony Towns, man. And I'm thinking they building their team around Anthony Edwards, aka Kermit Wheels.
They need to build a team.
So you think they gonna move Towns?
I think it's a good possibility, man. It's been some rumblings, man.
Dallas?
I don't think Karl Anthony's safe, man. I don't think he's safe up there in Minnesota. Cat is not safe in Minnesota, dog.
I don't think Cat's safe either. I don't think Cat has ever really been safe.
No, and with Anthony Edwards coming to be emerging in the superstardom, oh yeah, Cat finna get up out of there, man.
Because
I think Cat is gone, man.
That's not a system or a city where you can have two big stars.
Yeah.
So what do you think is working out in Dallas with Luka and Kyrie?
So far,
Dallas is a bigger
market.
Is a bigger market. It can probably handle it more.
It can absorb their stardom a little bit more than Minnesota, right?
Yep.
I mean, first of all, Minnesota, they tripped when, in order for them to get what you needed out of Karl Anthony Towns, what they never should have did was get Gobert.
That's what Eddie just said.
You never should have got Rudy Gobert, because when you got Rudy Gobert, you now feed into.
You limit Cat. When you got
not limit Cat. What you did, like if you had not went and got Rudy Gobert, at some point the coach can talk to Cat and say, look, you gotta play center. I need you to play big. I need you to stop
cranking up threes.
You made a good point, see, because all the spacing is taken up with them two big bodies on the floor and everything. They don't space the floor. You can't spread the floor with them two guys clogging up.
Not even that. You got a center that entered the 3-point contest. He literally entered the 3-point contest. The reason why Memphis became such a headache and a problem for the last 2 years and got their head so big is because Minnesota didn't play their game. They were the better team, top to bottom. They were leading by double digits every single game, and they lost that series. If Minnesota plays right, if Karl Anthony Towns plays like a true 7-footer, then they beat Memphis in the first round of the playoffs, and Memphis gets humbled then.
Yep.
They get humbled then, and you don't have some of the, because they won that series and then acted like they won the finals. It kind of imploded.
They jumping up on tables and standing up and What's my boy name? What's the little point guard name? Beverly.
Beverly, yeah.
Oh, Beverly. Oh man, they lost it, man.
And,
But that just goes to show you they were that's that maturity level and everything, man.
That's that maturity level. They just
you get a team like the Warriors that do it and everything. Man, the Warriors they shake hands after they win that game. Let's on to the next one, man.
And wait a minute, and then they keep receipts because I don't know. Did you see what that man did to Dylan Brooks the other night?
Oh man, they were killing Brooks, man.
No,
put him in the spin cycle.
Put him in the spin. Put him in. And wait a minute, somebody read his lips and put it on there. It's like he said, "I still remember what you said, and I'm getting ready to do you again." That's what Steph told him.
Damn.
I still remember what you said. I still remember what you said.
Hey man, like Coach Prime say, man, we keep receipts, man.
So
we keep receipts. And speaking of Coach Prime, that's a perfect segue into college football.
Real quick, before you went to there was one more question I have for y'all, but I just went ahead and made a poll for those tuning in. Go into the chat and respond to the poll. I said, who's better, Nikola Jokic or Luka Doncic? Who's better?
Good question. We're gonna see what our polls say by the end of the night, but that's a good thing, man. But college football, man, hey, the big thing was Colorado. Not the thing wasn't them losing to UCLA at the Rose Bowl, but the aftermath has been the big buzz of college football because they stole a lot of these guys' chains and stuff, man. But I was talking to my brother about this and everything. By them going on TV, flossing and stuff. Were they asking for that type of? You know it was gonna happen a bit. I mean, were they asking for that? I mean, were they asking for it?
It's just like
that.
I put it to you in this terms. It's like getting a new Scat Pack or a Demon and riding around with it in the hood with cats that can't afford it but want it, and jealous you got it, and then shocked when they take it.
In the words of in the amazing words of Mr. Anonymous Nobody, those are nigger trinkets. And they were flossing nigger trinkets, and you got people that was just as hungry as them that wanted to go and they needed to eat, I guess. And next thing you know, but this is my question. How can somebody get in your locker room?
They were paid.
It had to be.
It had to be an inside job.
And the one little guy, he say, man, I just got this chain yesterday.
Should have tucked your shit in. You knew Debo was coming.
Hey, man. Deion say that the players should be reimbursed. So who will reimburse them? The NCAA?
The school.
The Rose Bowl?
School.
Yes. Whoever.
UCLA?
Yeah, because that's their stadium. They get the gate. They in charge of security. That falls on them. Just like if something happened in Colorado to a visiting team, that'd fall on the school, wouldn't it?
But see, the thing is, how much? I'm about to play this little clip, man. I gotta play it.
Wait. Before you play the clip, how long is the clip?
1 minute and 40 seconds.
Can't play the whole thing. You can play parts of it.
All right, before you do that, note to everybody out there: you buy a chain, you get it insured.
And speaking of, if you need some insurance,
I just say, here, take it. It's insured. I'll get another one in 2 weeks.
Yes.
If you need some insurance, CC the First Lady can meet your insurance needs. Give her a call. Give her a buzz. Inbox CC the First Lady. She'll be able to give you to meet your insurance needs. She'll insure your gold teeth. She'll insure your everything. She insures toys. She insures everything. Shout out to CC now in the insurance.
So far in the poll of who's better between Jokic and Doncic, It is a tie. 50,
Oh man,
50.
it's a split.
It's a
Pick up
split.
what Prime said about that, man. Let y'all hear Prime, man.
Robbed during the game last week. I think that's a travesty, and I would expect the NCAA to do something about that. These are college kids. I'm pretty sure they don't think about insurance at this point in this juncture in their life. We've talked about NILs and how to really maintain their finances. We've pretty much given them financial planners and given them the resources for that. But the insurance part of it, we slipped, and we didn't really educate them on that. So I wish, I know the kids would be forthright in what was stolen, and some of our just staff members as well. And now all that stuff should be replaced. This is the Rose Bowl. They said the granddaddy of them all, right? I'm sure granddaddy has some money. Grandpa should have some money to get these kids. I'm going to have a list made out from these young men, and I know they're going to be truthful about what they lost, so we could try to get that back for them. They may not be able to get the items back, but we should be able to reimburse them. That was unbelievable. But I did hear that the home team was robbed as well. So I don't know, but I did hear that. But that don't make no sense when you're out there balling and playing your heart out, and you're getting robbed in the same aspect. So I hope we could do something about that NCAA. You do something about everything else. Do something about that. When it comes to kids, in regards to the kids, NCAA, you do something about everything else. Do something about this one.
That statement right there will get him fined. Will that
it's
get
coming.
him fined? Will that statement get Coach Prime fined? Talk to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach.
But I think it's
hey,
worth. I think it's worth it. Call them out, because the NCAA quick to throw people under the bus or make an example out of them when they do anything wrong or out of pocket. Call their asses out. They just as crooked as anybody.
Yep.
Yeah, but then if the NCAA call him out, then he'll say the NCAA wrong, because he got a 21-year-old kid driving a fucking Maybach around off of NIL money.
That's just one of them. Hey,
So you can't have it both.
Shadur driving a 550 that's been wrapped.
But you can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
First of all, those kids, they know that money and that jewelry and shit that is gonna make them a target.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't even have that shit. Dion should be the first one to tell them, don't bring that shit.
Yep.
He should be the first one to tell them. If you can't insure it or it's not insured, leave that shit somewhere else. Number one, they shouldn't be showing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you got it, you shouldn't be showing it if you're afraid to have it stolen, because that's what's going to be next. He's lucky that they only just stole it from the locker room. He's lucky somebody not walking up on them at school and putting a gun to their head, because that's what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
All this bullshit they doing and all these showing watches and all that shit, somebody going to get held up at gunpoint.
Yeah, because
and then it's going to be a whole different story.
And that's putting them at risk too, man. Not only the trinkets, man, but they can lose their life, man. And
it's going to be a whole different story then. Then what do you want the NCAA to do? Because the NCAA ain't going to have nothing to do with that except send out a memo saying they're sorry for the tragedy that happened. But who created the tragedy?
We sorry. Get you a safe.
Let me ask you this, Coach. Do you blame Colorado and do you blame the Colorado staff for allowing this shit to go on?
I blame this whole portal NIL bullshit.
Throw it on the portal.
Because you want these kids to get money so that they can take care of themselves. That was the issue behind all this.
Not buying all these.
Not money to trick off on trinkets.
The issue, the issue was for them to be able to make it through college with the necessities, not fucking become millionaires while you're in college. So
Amen.
we've taken the whole idea of helping these kids make a little money to make it through college, to get the necessities so they can get through college, to making them fucking millionaires in college.
Yeah.
Now you're surprised that they act in this way.
Mm-hmm.
So next you're going to be surprised when somebody get hurt or somebody get their wig split over some foolishness.
Over a chain. Hey man, we
Because
are
now it's all a part of the NC2A.
Hey, man.
NC2A created this monster, and this shit is trickling down all the way to the high school level.
And you know what? I got two things to say about that, Coach. Two things. Does the same guys at the Alabama and Georgias do the same thing with their NIL money? That's first and foremost.
Probably
then,
so.
They probably do, but it's not publicized like Colorado.
Yeah.
They don't go around posting on Twitter and I'm sorry, X or whatever the fuck it's called, Snapchat, any social media outlet, flaunting the shit. They keep it like low key, but I'm sure they all have it.
Right. The only problem I have with Colorado is they are fucking recording and taping every single thing that they do and putting it out there. Every time you see Coach Prime, it's a video camera behind. Every time they go in the locker room, it's a video camera. All this TikTok and X and all this other bullshit, they're recording and putting it out there. So these kids are flaunting all this stuff they shouldn't be.
How about y'all
And
flaunt some wins?
It's creating a circus.
Yeah.
And it's going to cause somebody to get hurt.
Yeah.
There's certain ones that are going to be protected.
Mm-hmm.
Deion's guys are going to be protected, his kids.
Right.
Yeah.
But that other kid on there that's not his, that's doing all that, is going to walk out there and not be protected. You know what it reminds me of?
The Miami team?
No. The scene in Coach Carter when the kid gets kicked off the football team and he walking down the street.
I got popped.
And yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That's what all this reminds me of.
Yeah, really.
Shit like that happening.
Hey man, I just sit back and I look, because one thing I can say, man, I'm impressed with Travis Hunter, because Travis Hunter don't believe in all that jewelry or that flash. He said, I'm here to play football, man. And Trav don't even believe in none of that chains and all the watches and stuff, man.
That's good. That's good. So maybe Shador need to step up and be a better leader.
But
the apple don't fall far from the tree.
But let me say this. I did see on I think it was YouTube or something where Travis Hunter was doing a house thing with his girl, like MTV Cribs.
They did. He did.
With his NIL money.
He was going around showing the house and stuff, man.
But honestly, what did y'all really expect?
That he bought in Colorado.
You gave money to
people
that they're not used to having.
Kids that didn't have it.
Yeah, they're not used to having money. So I think where the NCAA really fucked up with the NIL thing, they needed to put more stipulations on it. Man. It just became the wild, wild west where kids
NIL
just jumping.
It's out of control.
It's out of control. Like they needed to be more stipulations on it.
NCAA cannot reel the NIL back in now.
It's too late.
It is a wild band.
It's a shit show. Man. There's no loyalty.
Yes, because I'm gonna tell you, I was in Kansas City this weekend working out some kids for this USA baseball. But I got a phone call from a kid here that I've been trying to help get into college that's been getting screwed around. Well, this kid had a campus visit with one of the colleges in Kansas City on Monday. And I couldn't stay, and I didn't know, or else I would have stayed. But this college reached out to him, and they was having communications with him because he wants to be a fire jumper. I don't know if anybody knows what the hell that is.
A who?
A fire jumper.
Fire jumper.
Those
Jumping
are guys that leap from airplanes to put out fires.
Interesting.
Or he wants to fly the plane that drops the guys to put these fires out. So they've had communications, right? So now this kid has a campus visit. The recruiting director calls this kid and says, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to be here when you get here on Monday. We really are not going to look for high school kids. We're going to get all our kids through the portal.
Damn.
So this kid is about to be a senior next year, 3.8 grade point student, works at the local fire department in his town, been there all 4 years of high school as a volunteer firefighter.
Wow.
All the credentials in the world. Good athlete, 6'3", 6'4", center fielder, pretty fast. Can play. And their response to him is, you can come visit the campus, but we probably not going to be here to talk to you. And we gonna get all our new players through the portal. We're going to build our team through the portal.
Through the portal.
So the kid called me and said, Coach, what should I do? I say, hey, man, you're going to be on campus. Go look them motherfuckers in their face.
Yep.
You need to go to the athletic department, find a recruiter, find the head coach, and go talk to them in person.
Man.
Tell them you're going to be here regardless. Because you're smart enough to be in this motherfucking school without their baseball scholarship.
Exactly.
If they don't give you a baseball scholarship, your academic scholarship is going to be worth way more than the money they can give you for baseball.
Hell yeah. Because they're going to give you a partial anyway. They ain't giving
partial.
you no full. Yeah,
tell them motherfuckers you just want an opportunity to try out for the baseball team and be a part of the baseball team. You can make the baseball team, but don't let them just tell you can't come out for baseball.
Not at all.
You stand firm and tell them you want to play baseball, and all you need is the opportunity. They don't have to give you shit. The school gonna give you everything you want, but they not gonna just tell you can't play, and you got it in your heart and your mind that you want to play. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna be that much better than you.
No, not at all.
All you need is opportunity.
That's all you need. Just a chance and opportunity, man. Hey, man.
He said, Coach, that's all I need to hear.
Hey, sometimes that's what these kids need to hear, man. Something coming from somebody that's been there and done that, man. Hey, we got some big games this weekend, man. And then we're going to segue into our NFL. Mizzou and Georgia, real quick. Do Mizzou go in and pull off the upset?
My heart says yes, but my brain says they gonna find a way to not get it done.
What you say? Party, you saying yes.
I
And
ain't
the other
even
party
let my
saying no
heart
way.
lie to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I
So
ain't
What you say?
even let my heart lie
my
to me.
boy's giving me shit because I basically jumped off the Tennessee bandwagon when they tricked it off against Alabama a couple weekends ago when they just handed the game away. Just here, take it. We don't want the game. And I was like, I need to find another core team. And my other core team was Mizzou. I had a Mizzou shirt on last week. I said, I guess he a Mizzou fan. I was like, no, I always pull for Mizzou. You know, they the biggest school in the state. I always pull for Mizzou. But I've seen Mizzou not take care of business a lot.
Man.
Because I really thought they was going to lose to Kentucky, and they probably should have again. But they got that one done. But I don't know, man. Georgia may have finally figured out some stuff. I think the time to beat Georgia was early in the year. I think they may have circled the wagons.
Man, Ohio State is the for the college football playoff rankings. They got Ohio State at number 1, Georgia 2, Michigan 3, Florida State 4, Washington 5, Oregon 6.
As we should.
Yeah, as they should. And Florida State, that's
Ohio State shouldn't be no number 1.
You need to watch out for Florida State.
But Ohio State,
they've been quietly just
1.
Going week to week. They had a couple of scares earlier in the season, but other than that, they just been kicking ass quietly.
Why did they give it to Ohio State?
Because Ohio State beat probably more top 10 teams than Georgia, and Georgia been
squeaking. You talking about their
body of work.
Okay, Ohio State beat number 9 Notre Dame, number 7 Penn State. That's the only 2 damn games. I mean, 9 and 7. Okay.
Okay. So who did Georgia beat?
We still beat teams.
2 top 10 teams. Who did Georgia beat?
Okay, let me go to the Bulldogs. Let me go to the hunker down hairy dogs. The dogs. See, the dogs beat number 20 Vanderbilt.
That don't count.
And number 20 Kentucky.
Okay. That's number 20.
That's about it, dog.
Exactly. They ain't play nobody.
Let's go see who Michigan beat, man.
Everybody. Asterisk.
Hey, man, don't do that, man.
Hey, but didn't I tell y'all as Harbaugh is getting ready to leave? Didn't I tell you? I know he's supposed to do that Thursday, but I'm gonna get the shit out now. I told y'all asses Harbaugh getting ready to dip and come to the league. He gonna go to the Chargers. He going to the Chargers. Staley gonna get fired. Mark it down. Halloween 2023. Your boy Dino's called it.
Is what's the name gonna get fired too? The offensive coordinator too?
He might be all right.
No, because you think about it. When Harbaugh was in San Francisco, Harbaugh called the plays.
I thought you were talking about in LA, not Michigan. They all clean house.
Everybody gone, D.
The clean house.
You can't pay her. You can't pay Herbert that kind of money and then wet the bed. Because let's be real. I know Game likes to call Herbert a bust, but Herbert's not a bust. He's the kind of quarterback you want because he got heart. He gonna play through some stuff. The man
he's playing through stuff. He got a whole broken damn finger.
He got a broken finger. He played through some cracked ribs last year. Like he ain't that quarterback that get a hangnail and I need to sit out.
I think somebody said if you put Herbert somewhere, like if they swap positions, where would he be?
They were talking about did they say Herbert and Josh Allen?
Something like that. And I was like, shit, he probably would have had a ring by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give Herbert some weapons. You give Herbert some weapons and the right play caller. Oh, it's a.
I mean, he got weapons. He just has inadequate coaching.
There's inadequate coaching. You give him a rock solid coach. It's like
put him in Pittsburgh. Put him in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Man. Hey man, Brian Dable wasn't a bad. He wasn't a bad.
Matt Canada getting fired.
Brian Dable wasn't a bad offense. Hey, he was a pretty solid offensive coordinator when he was with the Bills. Hey, he took them to two. Where they go to two AFC Championship games
Again, BP.
and you gotta blame those two losses on Josh Allen. No, you blame it. Hey, Josh Allen has some epic.
You talking about the playoff games?
Yeah, the playoff games. You gotta blame it on Josh Allen.
I thought you was talking about coordinators again. I said I told you OCs make terrible head coaches. It's only been a handful of them that actually made the switch.
Hey man,
if Josh McDaniels don't tell you anything you know about offensive coordinators that ain't head coaches,
they don't cut the mustard.
I don't know how the hell he still got that job.
Hey man, I gotta talk about one more game before we slide up out of here. This is gonna be a big one, man. Washington goes to USC and playing in the same Rose Bowl that Colorado was robbed in.
Hey man, USC fell off the wagon this year. They be getting it handed to them.
Hey man, I got a feeling USC go beat Washington, man.
No, they're not.
Go beat them. They go beat them. They will beat them, man.
No, they're not.
Period.
I don't see that.
Beat them. Watch, mark my words. We're gonna talk about it next Tuesday, man. They go beat them.
Penix pretty much. I think Penix may have the Heisman locked up.
He do. It's his for him to lose. Only reason he'll lose if he go in there and in the Coliseum this Saturday and stink up the place. That's the only reason why.
Shout out to Oregon and their 12th year senior Bo Nix for going in there and thrashing.
There you go, man. Hey man, you got a hard on for Bo Nix, man.
12-year senior because man, he another Chris Winkie.
You got a hard on for Bo Nix, man.
He been a quarterback that's been in college longer than Chris Winkie.
Hey man, you got a hard on for Bo Nix, dog. For real, man.
Like, how long can you stay in college?
You got a hard on for Bo Nix.
How many classes are you taking?
He's like a 12-year senior.
Right, majoring in basket weaving.
Hey man, you got a hard on for Bo Nix, coach, man.
Class.
With all the rest of the motherfuckers underachieving.
I come to the conclusion.
Shout out to Kanye West.
Bo Nix teaching classes.
Hey man,
he adjunct coach.
Yeah, adjunct.
You got a hard on for Bo Nix, man. Bo Nix, that's cold-blooded, man.
How the adjunct.
Bo Nix just a fifth-year senior, man. He spent 2019 to 2022 at Auburn. 3 seasons. Then he transferred. 2022 to last season and this season, he been at Oregon. So
12 years.
I mean, 5 seasons. He just turned 23. Man, y'all better leave Bo Nix alone, man.
And Bo Nix like 27.
He 23, man. I'm looking
got a whole family at home. Talking about I gotta go to class.
You talking about Stetson Bennett last year? Now, that joker was old, man.
Stetson Bennett, then I think the Rams getting ready to get rid of him.
Stetson
Bennett like 12-year-old cigars. He was in college so long.
Hey man, Stetson Bennett sounds like a porn star name, don't it?
It does, and Stetson Bennett still use English lather. You remember English lather cologne with that big ass wood knob?
Yes. Hey man, shout out to Stetson Bennett, man, who out there in LA, man, shooting porno movies while he going through rehab and stuff.
Or him and Jimmy G, they might as well go ahead and get together. They can suck equally. Pause.
Oh, right. Pause. Double pause.
I had to pause there immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, let's
you
go
was
to
pausing that in your head when you said it.
Hey, man, we're going to hit the NFL.
That was that Halloween pause.
Oh, yeah.
It's just Lamar.
Hey, man, yeah, man. We're going to hit this NFL real quick. Man, a lot of trade deadline was today. A few acquisitions, man. One of the big ones, the 49ers add Young, man. Ooh,
boy, they needed it.
To the other side of Bosa. Because Bosa, Chase Young gonna help both because Bosa ain't doing nothing, man.
In fantasy or real life.
They doubling him, man. Bosa. What'd you say, Coach?
He ain't got to do nothing. He got all that money, man.
Well, he got Chase Young on the other side now, so that's gonna really help him, man.
But guess what, BP?
What's that?
All that ain't gonna mean shit because Purdy is a jag.
Hey,
But he
man.
always was.
But the media and everything hyped him up, Mr. Irrelevant. The next time Brady,
He always was the thing.
I've been saying that. I ain't the only person that's been saying that.
Right,
I just saw him for what he was.
They got to
Right,
rely on the defense. They got to rely on the defense to get
their
him.
defense has been playing at not just an okay level. They have been playing at an elite level. And
Right.
then they decided to take they decided to take the last 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it just goes to show you, man, that the Debo is. Hey, people say, oh, they should be able to win. Debo is a key component to that offense, dog. Everybody's saying it's C-Mac. Debo has an intricate piece to that offense, man.
He's his
But
safety net.
Sleeping on Debo, man.
But like I said last week, I think Stephen A. on First Take gave a stat. They were 0-29 when trailing by 8 points or more in the fourth under Shanahan. They are not built to come from behind. They are a front running team. They're a running team. So if they get ahead, they can control the clock. You got a quarterback that manages it, doesn't turn the ball over. Now they're getting behind. The quarterback's forcing it. He can't take care of the ball. They losing games. So yes, Chase Young was a good pickup. However, if y'all still falling behind in games, the same shit's gonna happen no matter how good the damn defense is.
But you got to sit back. You got to sit back and think, though, man. Look at this, man. Look at this. They may be falling behind, but when you got deep now, if they get behind, they run a cover 2 over the top for IU, blanket him. They don't believe the other receivers can beat him. They try to keep Kittle contained and McCaffrey. I mean,
I still do not blame. I still do not blame that first loss on Purdy. I don't blame that loss on Purdy.
I'll give him that one. The field goal kicker, you got to make that. You got to make
the
that.
field goal kicker got to make that.
Because you're playing an elite defense. I mean, the Browns might not be great on offense, right? But they have an elite defense. You're playing an elite defense, and elite defense is going to take you out of your comfort zone.
Right.
And they took him out of his comfort zone. But he did what a quarterback who has been managing the game correctly since he got in the lineup and not making mistakes is supposed to do.
He put him in a position to win. He put him in a position to win.
And that's what he's supposed to do. He put
him in a position to win. And now the next game, apparently he got concussed and probably should have been taken out of her. That's on Shanahan. And I don't think that he was really clear for Sunday.
Oh, his noodles was knocked loose. His eggs were scrambled, man.
I don't think he was really clear for Sunday. So I think part of that's gotta go on them too.
Now, this is my thing with these.
You can't blame that on Shanahan.
You can't blame that on the coach. The coach said, "Look, we went through the protocol. He passed. That's on the doctors and the spotters."
Is it an NFL position that has to clear him, or is it a team position that clears him?
NFL.
It's both.
It's both.
It's both. When you get called off that field, the team doctor looks at you first, and then the NFL doctor is the one that's looking at you in that blue tip. And those people have to make a decision on if you are able to come back in that game.
Right.
So you got the NFL doctor. I would love to be one of them NFL doctors, man, because don't let it get crunch time and stuff, man. And you got the team, you got team doctors in there. Hey, man, what's your account, man? We go wire you a hot 15, 20 grand. Say he's cleared to play, man. Let New York know he's ready to play.
Oh, bro, trust and believe they're making some deals inside that blue tent. Because Josh Allen should have been out of a couple of games.
Hey, D, I was just going to say that. Hey, some things is going. Hey, God forbid somebody go to that blue tent in the Super Bowl. One of these top quarterbacks. Oh man, Guido is gonna come down out the stands.
That's why you see Mahomes fight like hell not to go in that tent.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why he don't want to go in that tent, because once you go in that tent, it now becomes the NFL.
Yep.
It's out of the team's hands.
Right. It's
He
either
like,
team
no, blue tent.
Him
Hey,
and
when you
the
go in that
coaches
tent,
can
boy,
talk everything to
yeah,
those doctors and probably get him to stay. But once he go in that blue tent, that shit becomes NFL.
the property of the
Yeah.
National Football League, buddy.
Damn.
But yeah, again, when it comes to Purdy, I don't fault him for it. I'm not gonna blame him for this because this guy was the last pick in the draft. He beat out some quarterbacks because he knows how to play the system. He knows how not to lose games. And the strength of that 49ers team has been their defense.
And the ground game.
And the ground game. You get McCaffrey, McCaffrey gets hurt, and the defense, Nick Bosa set out all that time to get his bag. Fred Warner is on memes talking about 1-2, Freddie's coming for you, and all this other stuff. And y'all decide that after y'all play the Cowboys, you know what? We're gonna take a 3-week bye.
Yeah,
Forget
pretty
the
much.
bye week. We're gonna take a 3-week bye and put the it's like the defense knows their quarterback, right? The defense knows their quarterback, which is why it's like my Steelers. When Pickett is throwing interception after interception, sometimes the defense might take their foot off the gas a little bit and be like, you know what? We didn't got down. They didn't got us down by 3 scores. We can't make this up. But if for some reason the game stays close, TJ Watt always goes in and makes a play. Like, I'm gonna get you back the ball. Just drive it down the field and win the game. All you gotta do, he knows that if I get a sack, a fumble, or anything, and get Pickett back the ball, he's proven that he can at least get us a field goal range to win the game or make that one drive to win the game. He can do that. The defense can't put Purdy in a situation where they gotta dig. He gotta dig them out of a 2-score hole because y'all to let the other team run wreck shot on y'all.
The other component to that is pay attention to when San Francisco gets on a roll and they really start moving the ball around. I think the OCs start to get a little cocky.
Yeah.
They start
Too many gadget plays.
Too many gadget plays.
Or things that's not in Purdy's book.
Yeah. And
they start trying to make him more advanced and adding all these little intricate fakes and all this other shit that he's not good at. And it may work on a couple plays, and then he starts beating on his chest like he's something he's not. But then when that shit don't work, then he don't know how to respond.
Because they're not a come from behind team. Like I said, they're a front running team.
I don't think the 49ers understand the philosophy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You look at it like this. 3 weeks ago, 49ers was 5-0 on top of the NFC West. And look who they looking up at right now. They looking up at the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, because the Seahawks got hot.
That's it, man.
That's all it takes.
And you know what the crazy thing about it is? This is when they say, you are who we thought you are. So everybody wants to say that the reason the 49ers lost the NFC Championship game was because they didn't have a quarterback to finish. Had they had a quarterback to finish, they could have won the game. Are we so sure about that? Or will the Eagles have just figured out a way to win? Because they're a better team.
Eagles was they were probably the better team, man.
Because the Eagles might not look great in every game they played this year, but they figure out a way to win.
And they can also come from behind. They're not a one-trick pony. And when they get ahead, they can run the ball and control it. They get behind, Jalen can drop back and start passing.
Right.
Yep.
That's the difference. That's the difference. And that's why I said what I said. I think the book is out on the Chiefs and the 49ers.
I don't think the book's out on the Chiefs. I think the crazy The crazy thing about this is the crazy thing about the Chiefs that is kind of annoying at the same time. Because I would have to I thought about like what Dan Orlovsky said the other day. The Chiefs seem to have one of those dang on games every single freaking year and somehow find themselves in the AFC Championship game.
Hey man, hey, you got
at the bottom line, they've only lost 2 games.
But here's the thing, CC. They had a lot of things happen right in order to win that Super Bowl last year. You had down the stretch, you had Jerick McKinnon out of nowhere with 7 touchdowns.
Yep.
You had Smith-Schuster decide to show up and play. You don't have him. Jerick McKinnon can't catch cold this year. Mahomes only completed, 25% of his passes to wide receivers. So if you take Kelsey out the game, who the hell is going to catch the ball?
Oh yeah.
So that's another team. If they get behind, even with that good defense, Mahomes gonna have to force it. He can't do it by himself. Even the games they won hasn't been pretty. If you remember 2 weeks ago, they only scored 19 points on Denver at home.
Yep. Hey man, it's gonna be interesting, man. Hey, you got the Vikes trade for Dobbs, man.
They
Dobbs
needed
that. Can Dobbs? Will Dobbs be able to get the ball to JJ when he comes back?
Yeah. Dobbs is a serviceable. He's shown enough from what I've seen.
He's a solid quarterback.
He's solid. He's better than what they got in their locker room.
Do you think Dobbs is better than Kurt Thuggins?
No.
Well, I can't say that because
that's an unfair comparison.
Kurt knows the offense. He's been in that offense for the last few years.
Kurt just don't do well in pressure situations.
I think Dobbs is more athletic than him.
I mean, yeah, he'll use his legs more. He'll keep them in some games as long as their defense plays like they did the last couple of weeks. They'll hang around. They'll be in some games. At least like the season ain't completely over. Now, if they didn't go get a quarterback and you wait on Nick Mullins to come off IR, and I don't even know who the other guy is that was supposed to start, then it's time to hit the panic button.
Yeah. And the Lions, they also trade today for Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Lions ain't messing around, man.
Hey, they pushing the cards into the middle of the table, man.
Might as well.
The Lions is not playing, man.
And they got a easy-ass layup schedule. Have you seen their schedule?
Oh, yeah. They are pushing the cards all in, man. And the Bears trade pick to Commanders for defensive end Sweat. The Bears say they not out this race. The Bears are still putting their foot forward to try to win this division, man.
Not gonna happen. The only way the Lions lose this division is if
the Vikings are 4-4.
They lose St. Brown or they lose Gibbs or one of their offensive players, or their defense just goes in the tank. It's pretty much set up for them to just run right through this division. Now, with Minnesota falling out, the Bears were already behind, and the Packers are an afterthought.
But are y'all paying attention to what I'm telling you? What's happening in Washington?
What's that?
They cleaning house.
What did they do?
If that was the case, you would think they would have got rid of Scary Terry then. They would have traded McLaurin.
Listen to what I'm telling you, man. They brought in Eric Bieniemy.
Oh, Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson has some say-so in that ownership group. I forgot. You're right. I sat back and I thought about it.
Riverboat ride. They're going to make Eric Bieniemy the head coach, and he ain't going to have shit to work with because they're getting rid of all
the good players.
Sweat gone. Chase gone. Watch who else they start getting rid of.
The only thing I would caveat that with, Coach, both of those players were going to leave anyway. They had expiring contracts.
They don't have to. But now they making sure. What I tell you they do to these black coaches.
Yeah.
They went to the team that had all these pieces.
Set them up for failure.
Put that some bitch down to nothing. and say, okay, Eric Bieniemy, you such a great football coach. Run this fucking beetle out here in the traffic.
And Eric being
One of
hey,
2 years they gonna fire his ass.
they
Damn.
say 3 years max. Eric being a dead duck, walking duck, huh?
Well, to add on the coach's point, look at the Dolphins after they got rid of Flores.
That's a true statement too.
I keep telling y'all, man.
That's a true statement.
Gotta pay attention to the
Mike
game.
Tomlin is the only one that has not gotten this treatment.
That's it, man. That is it, man. Hey, man, I thought Henry is in place, but I'm thinking that last week was the beginning of the Will Levis era. I think he is gonna be the one that's taking over in Tennessee.
I feel you, and that's why I'm shocked they didn't go ahead and just try to move Tannehill now at the deadline,
or
and get some picks for him, or get rid of Malik.
Unless they go use Malik like Pittsburgh used Cordell Stewart
or Taysom Hill.
Yeah, I can see Malik being like a slash Stewart and stuff that can come and make little tosses and things like that. So I can see that. I can see them utilizing both of them in that offense. But Ryan Tannehill days are over with in Tennessee.
Yeah, Derrick Henry didn't get traded either, which is another surprise.
And that's why I think they held on to D-Hop, because they're only 2 games.
That division's up for grabs. I mean, well, no, it's not. No, it's not. Jacksonville's gonna win that division.
It's between Jacksonville and Tennessee. They're only 3 games up on them. So I mean, hey, we gonna see how that would go, man. I mean, hey, it's gonna be an interesting division, man. Hey, man, that was our NFL news.
Whoa, you missed one really hot topic, and it just happened last night.
Hot topic last night.
Did you not watch the game? Did you not watch the game last night? Did you see porn star Jimmy throw for like under 150 yards? 1 reception for 11 yards to Devontae Adams.
Free Devontae.
When Devontae came,
free Devontae Adams.
When he came and threw his helmet down and stuff, man.
I'm just like, man, why don't y'all just let this man go?
Man, they asked him, talked to him after the game. He said, frustrated. That's an understatement.
He said, I ain't gonna say nothing that y'all gonna keep.
Yeah, I don't want to get fined, so I'm not gonna say shit. That's why I don't understand how Josh McDaniels still got that job. And the thing is, it's the same shit that happened in Denver when he was the coach. You're supposed to be an offensive guru. Did you know that the Raiders are the only team in the NFL that hasn't scored more than 21 points in the game all year?
Which makes you think they should have kept Derek Carr, don't you think?
You might as well just kept Derek Carr.
And that's saying a whole lot, because the Steelers ain't had a 400-yard game.
They should have kept Derek Carr, man. That's
we managed to score more than 21 points.
Man, you got a running back that didn't get paid. You have the top 3 receiver you can't get the ball to. You have probably the second or third best defensive end, Max Crosby, out there doing it by himself, basically.
Man,
it's a mess, man.
They got rid of Waller. Oh, man. Hunter Renfrow has been invisible because Hunter Renfrow last year, Hunter Renfrow made it easy for Devontae to lead the NFL in receiving yards last year, because Hunter Renfrow goes these underneath routes and runs these routes. And Vontae and what's my boy name? What's my other boy name? Myers this year, man.
Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, I mean, Derek Carr will be chomping at the bit to still be there in Las Vegas, man.
You know what else is funny that you brought up?
Gotta thank Mr.
You brought up
Davis.
Hunter Renfrow. What's even more disparaging to Josh McDaniels' punk ass because I never could stand the guy. What did all of those New England Patriot teams have that won Super Bowls? What did they always have?
A tight end that caught the
No, no.
football.
Besides that, what else did they always have?
Running back.
A slot.
A slot.
A
A
slot.
little small,
Slot.
undersized slot.
Slot. Yep.
Yep.
Wes
Who's in the
Welker,
image?
Wes Welker, Julian Edelman.
And that's the same thing as Hunter Renfro, right?
Exact same player. But
That is
under McDaniels, it don't work.
exact same player, man. Exact same player. It's Hunter. Hey,
Y'all notice, man, how fat Josh McDaniels look?
yeah.
You know, all you gotta do to understand the complete and utter frustration on how not getting Devontae Adams the ball is go back and watch the Manning cast when the Raiders was on there. Peyton was about to lose his absolute mind. He was going nuts about gotta get Devontae the ball. Get Devontae the ball here. Like Peyton sitting back watching is like and picking it apart himself, like seeing it. Like,
Yeah.
this is your spot.
They should have got Devontae needed the ball, period, point blank, man. End of the discussion, man.
Peyton was about to lose his shit.
Man, he was gonna lose it, man. Hey, let's go and finish up with our what the hells, man. What the hell is the segment that we got, man, that had you scratching your head and have you saying, man, what the hell just went on, man? CC, you got a what the hell for us?
I got a what the hell. I do got a what the hell. There's a bunch of what the hell's going on because I mean you got Dwight Howard saying who he lay wood to is his business. Who he lay his wood to is his business. I mean that would have been a what the hell on any given day, but you know. I'm gonna play this. I'm pretty sure y'all all have seen this.
I probably haven't, but I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea of what it is.
You know, I'm single.
Is it a meme?
It's not a meme. I'm single. You know, it's rough out here in the dating scenes. It really is. But sisters like this don't make it no easier for a single gal like myself. This is what we gotta deal with. We gotta deal with idiots like her.
Where's she at?
You see it?
We don't see nothing. We just see us.
Okay, hold on. My screen.
Show us the freak.
Okay. Have we all seen this lovely lady here?
Oh, this bitch. Look.
Have we seen her?
We seen this heifer. And my daughter just went to Cheesecake Factory where her guy had a great time.
Play the video, see.
Why is it not? It don't want to play. It don't want to play. Let's see.
You said it don't want to play.
It don't want to play. Like it don't want to play.
Interesting.
You know? Champ, see if you can pull it up.
Give us the gist of it or see if somebody else can pull it up.
Try to pull it up, D.
I mean, the Cheesecake Factory getting some free pub right now, too.
The gist of this, like I need y'all to hear. I need y'all to hear how she says this. The gist of it is this girl, the guy and the guy were going back and forth, you know, texting back and forth, setting up a date. He told her he was gonna pick her up at like 4:00. He goes to pick her up. She didn't want to let him in the house. Understandable. Okay, y'all this first day going out, so she makes him wait outside for an hour and a half.
Wow. First of all, anybody that make me wait for an hour and a half, I'd have been left.
So basically, he had a date planned, the itinerary. He told us to go pick her at 4 because he figured they could ride to the restaurant, get to know each other a little bit better, while they was waiting on their reservation. She was an hour and a half late, or hour and a half late, whatever. Gets down there. When they pull up to the Cheesecake Factory, she's recording the whole time they're in the car and said, he didn't pull me up to the Cheesecake Factory. And when he goes to open up, he said, you want me to open up your door? I know. I don't do chain restaurants. You think you could take a woman that look like me to a chain restaurant? And just how rough she was talking to him.
Greasy.
I mean, it was greasy. And I'm like, hey, this heifer talking about Cheesecake Factory. Like, I'm good with some wings at a sports bar.
Wait, no, the dude that took her out, I didn't really get to see him. Was it a bruh? What was he?
It wasn't a brother. It wasn't a brother.
It was the other.
It was an in-betweener or something.
Yeah, see that, and that's where the greasiness, because that's why she felt like she could take them type of liberties. Because they don't know how to respond to that type of aggressiveness.
Oh, wait a minute. No, he did. He got in the car. And I guess she thought they was gonna go somewhere else. You gotta like watch the whole like he was gonna take her somewhere else.
Oh, taking your ass to the crib.
I'm gonna take you home.
Bye, Felicia. Matter of fact, I'd have made her ass catch an Uber, and you can get the fuck out.
That's what I would have said. I would have been real. I would have been nice to a certain degree, because I said I was gonna take you out. I was willing to pay for a nice restaurant, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay for this nice Uber, and I'm gonna go have me some Cheesecake Factory.
You better than me, CC. I'm not even paying for the Uber. See that handle right there? Take your little hand, pull it, get the fuck out, find your own way back home, lose my number. Easy.
I mean, it went viral. Did you get the clip? Did anybody get the clip? So, girl refuses Cheesecake Factory date.
I don't think BP is scrounging for it.
I'm looking for it, man.
Let me see if I can.
Terrible.
Let me see if I can.
Terrible.
On TikTok.
I had something for mine from Coach Rick, man.
Hold on. I mean, this thing went so viral. They had a whole poll, a list of restaurants of not to. Oh, I got it. Hold on. Good old TikTok. No feeling.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Nothing
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well,
Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
there's nothing wrong.
I will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
Then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. Maybe we're not right for each other. But respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
You're asking her on a date, so you take her where you want to go at. If that's your favorite restaurant, Cheesecake Factory. But for a woman to tell you and not be thankful, nah, I gotta get you up out of here.
Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
I would have made up walk home.
That's what I told you.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
So you
Yeah. And that's not even
The whole thing.
the whole thing or a good clip of it. She clown.
But the
And
part
all I
the part that really got me is talking about look at me like
right, look at me.
you're
Look at
average.
me.
Yeah, you're not even average, and you're probably dressed inappropriately. So is that
You
why
got
you
your
don't
whole
want to go into the
you,
Cheesecake Factory?
you done got your whole outfit from Shein, but you want him to take you to a 5-star
Not
restaurant.
shit.
Got your whole outfit from Shein.
Cost you $7.78, but you
They
want a
had your
$700 meal.
they had your
Sit your
homegirl
ass.
do your box braids.
This is what I always say: sit your basic ass down.
And like I said, it just pissed me off. Like, and I'm single. Help us like this, going out on the town, and I'm single.
Well,
what's wrong with
women
the
need to be speaking out about this kind of shit.
Like this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong with the dating scene. Y'all run off the good ones. They scared. They scared to actually have a conversation with a woman because they think that they want you to take them to a 5-star restaurant. Nah, bro. Seriously, we can go Buffalo Wild Wings,
happy hour,
watch the game. I'm good. Quite frankly, it's very few of those upscale 5-star restaurants that I even like their food.
Yeah, she was just trying to be seen. I'm glad he realized it's better he realized that sooner or later, because some dudes would have just kept trying and it's not making the damn connection. Like, bruh, you just something to do.
Cheesecake Factory got some good drinks, the desserts are great. I'm just saying.
There's nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory.
Man, I just put mine in the group, man. Can somebody pull mine up?
Man, CC, you gotta tell them what. Hey, man.
That girl made The View. They were talking about her on The View.
So what you gotta tell that sister, CC? What the hell, huh?
Man, what the hell?
Who got Coach Corey?
I hope you end up being Nick Cannon's 20th baby mama.
Hey, man, that's crazy, man. Hey, man. Hey, you got one, Dino? Hey, CC, pull up Coach Corey to the group chat.
I don't have one. Mine's more of a vent than a what the hell. But I already got it out.
Okay. CC, you got Coach Corey?
Let me pull it up.
And then I finish with mine, and then we go sign out, man. Well, I got one, baby. I got one for the ages, baby.
No, you still messing with these animals, man.
Hey, man. Hey. I got two little quick ones, man.
Pause.
Two quick ones. Bing, bing.
Bye-bye. West 10, where you at?
Hey, man. My first quick one, man. While CC try to pull it up. Y'all know I'm on these. Hey, leave these damn alligators alone, man. With that being said. Oh, okay. Let me unshare then. CC, you got one?
I got him.
Go ahead.
Roll it.
Hey, man, this is my what the hell.
Oh.
They should have jumped the ref.
Hey, man, it's one little thing on the ref. But I'm going to tell you right now, dog. He picked the right one, dog.
A high school basketball game saw a referee sucker punch a coach and all hell break loose. After landing the shot, the ref, Brandon Napper, a former D1 basketball player for the West Virginia Mountaineers, would throw another punch on Coach Rob Alexander, who went down after the first connected. A member of Alexander's team rushes over to defend his coach and attempt to halt the onslaught. Other players and coaches would try breaking it up. The fact remains, this scene is incredibly ugly. and should not be happening at any level of sports, whether it is the parents and refs disagreeing at the youth level all the way up to the pros. TMZ Sports would report the incident went down during a fall league contest between Arlington and Oak Hills at Santiago High School in Corona, California on Saturday, October 21st. They'd report local police would arrive and the game would be canceled. For the record, here is a picture of Brandon Napper when he also played for Cal State San Bernardino, and Rob Alexander, the coach who was socked in his face. The Post would print, Napper turned himself in at the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, and that would be the jail on Sunday. He was charged with battery causing serious bodily injury and assault by means likely to produce great bodily injury. His bail was set at $25,000. Alexander taken to a hospital. Via TMZ once more, law enforcement told the outlet Alexander requested prosecution against Napper, who again would turn himself in. All of those charges that you see on your screen are felonies. Napper played for the Mountaineers for 3 years, an average 5 points per. He would sit out and redshirt because of an injury. He also played at Eastern Kentucky. Originally, Napper is from South Charleston, West Virginia. The school district would release a statement calling Napper's actions senseless and shameful. The district is thankful for the swift and decisive action taken by the event promoters and local law enforcement. We are also happy to report that Coach Alexander is in good spirits and looking forward to returning to coaching and teaching as soon as possible.
See, here's the thing. We don't know what was said. Not condoning it, but you can this is what the media can do to things and twist narratives. You don't know what was said. For that dude to just swing on him, he had to have said something completely out of pocket.
Man, I don't care what was said. If your skin is that thin that you have to swing on coach, man, you wait till you done put on your street clothes and y'all get ready to leave that building.
And then confront him.
Right. Cause first of all, that man he couldn't have been that far out of pocket to say something in front of his kids to get that man out of control, because if he said something out of pocket, that man's reaction would have been a whole lot worse than just casually walking up on him like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Corey, what you got to tell him, man?
Hey, man, what the hell? Hey, man, first of all, I don't let referees get that close to me anyway. I don't like how they smell. They like police officers, man. You don't let police officers get that close to you. Hey, man.
Damn.
Whatever he said to you, man, now you got to go to jail for it, man. What the hell?
Damn. Good luck getting the job when you get out.
He going to jail, buddy.
Yeah, because them felonies, dog, all 12 or whatever they listed. It
was felonies.
Because you know they racked them up.
And even if for some reason he got a good, clean record, he get a nice, good attorney, and he gets some probation, they felonies, you gonna have a hard time.
Hey, man.
Get a job.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Coach, what did you tell him, man? What did you tell that high school coach, man, that young brother?
Hey, man, first of all, let me tell the coach, man, don't let nobody get in your personal space like that. And you always never keep your chin in one spot.
Keep it moving.
Hey, especially if you saying stuff that something might jump off.
Oh, yeah.
And then to that referee, man, what the hell, man? Not in front of the kids, dog.
He didn't give a damn.
He didn't give a two shits.
Not one. 2-0. He hit him with a quick shorty.
Hey, right on the chin too.
Hey, man,
Dropped
right.
him.
Hey,
Dropped him. Hey, man.
2-piece
dropped
crunchy.
him.
Man.
Hey, it's been a while since we heard 2-piece crunchy.
Hey,
2-piece crunch.
Hey, sit that man down like he was going on the number 3 train in Chicago, boy.
Hey, man. Hey,
The hell.
folded him.
Green
Put his
line.
ass on the blue line.
Hey, man.
Blue, green, all of them.
My too quick what the hell, man. Y'all know what I be on, man. Y'all, hey, finally. God damn it. I am so happy to show this, man. Finally. You play with fire, you get burned, baby. God damn it. Read the comments, read the story too. Just put his hand down his throat. Just keep on. I got this. He just tapped.
No, don't run, not player. Don't run.
Got his ass. I've
Yeah,
been
what
waiting
you
for that
running
one.
for, player?
I've been waiting for that. There's one more I've been waiting on too, man.
Hey,
that was one.
I want to know what he running for.
Where he going?
You had your arm all the way down the alligator mouth.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains.
You
Or
already
you can
know.
move. With up to
Already to prove
36,000
you ain't
pounds of
afraid of
max available
alligators, so what
towing.
the hell you running for?
Welcome back. A gator chomps down on a Florida man's head. Fox 35's Jennifer Holton talked about this terrifying ordeal.
Jeffrey Himes says it happened in an instant.
It just hit me twice. So once right here, and I think my hand might have protected my face, maybe because I got a puncture wound on the top, puncture wound on the bottom. But it just happened so fast. There's nothing I could have done to defend myself.
Himes was doing what he does often, free diving for fossilized shark teeth in the Mayaca River.
So that's where the teeth are right now. There's a ton of bones
Wait a minute,
down there
hold
from
on,
Ice Age.
Himes was dressed just like this Sunday afternoon when he went diving
Pause
into
the video.
dark.
Pause. He was diving for shark teeth, so he was already being stupid. Go ahead.
Waters of the Mayaca.
I just love being at the bottom of that river. It's a boneyard down there.
When he came up for air, that's when the alligator attacked.
I come up and just get blasted by what felt like a propeller on a boat going 50 miles an hour. It pulled me down, pulled my mask off.
He was able to get his head above the water when he says he locked eyes with the gator.
We just looked at each other. I didn't flail around because that would have just triggered its prey instincts even more. And I was calm. Thank God. So now I know how I react in a situation like that.
Somehow, the gator lost interest in him.
So he
and was
hasn't
able to
learned
make it
anything.
back to shore. He saw 4 people nearby and called for help. Paramedics arrived within minutes. He was fighting at one point to remain conscious.
It's very scary when
Pause
you
it.
ask someone.
Pause. Through all that, his dumb ass still had time to record his stupid ass in the ambulance after he got attacked by an alligator. Yeah, see, and this is where I'm at with people. Why the fuck you gotta record everything?
Hey, man, when I saw them two,
because everybody want to be a fucking celebrity and blow up.
Hey, man, when I saw them two, I say, one day, Cody, one day, Cody,
Stupid
one
ass.
day.
You know the crazy part about all of that is that he learned absolutely nothing.
None.
Now I know what to do next time. No,
Next time,
he ain't learned nothing.
He ain't learned nothing.
He ain't learned a damn thing.
like you escaped death, and you gonna attempt it again?
Look, there's a reason why can't nobody ever tell me that when Tupac got shot, that wasn't a hit on Suge Knight.
Now,
And it
now,
should.
now, now that
No,
was
wait a minute.
that was the other one. Now this is a whole different gentleman. Let me show you. This is a whole different gentleman right here.
No, but I go ahead. I'll let you finish. Show that, because when you done been in the situation, you learn from your mistakes. Tupac was shot 5 times and survived. Ain't no way in hell when somebody start pull up on the side of the car and start shooting, that nigga didn't die.
Right.
Hey man, here it is, right here. Watch this. Now he didn't end up. He ended up a little bit worse.
Yeah, looks that way.
Like he lost part of his face, or it's just swollen that much.
He lost it.
Wow.
See?
Hey man,
leave these fucking gators alone.
D. Hey man, what? Hey, what I gotta say is, man, what the hell, man? Leave the. I told y'all before. Hey, it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew I was gonna catch some idiots out there, and I nailed their ass. What the hell, man? Leave these gators alone, man. Don't put your hand in their mouth. Don't put your head in their mouth. Don't shoot no promotions with them. Y'all better leave these damn gators alone, man. What the hell, man?
You don't need no Stacey Adams gators that bad. Leave them alone.
They tempt fate, man. Between gators and birds, man. You pick two of the 5 most deadliest animals on the planet, in the world, on Earth.
Now that other guy, he was 2 for 2. He was diving for shark teeth.
At night.
At night. You gonna go at the night
the
of
worst
day.
time.
Worst
ever.
time at night.
He was diving for shark teeth. Forget the gators. He was diving for shark teeth.
What if he would have ran into that shark?
That's what I'm
What
saying.
if he would have
If
ran
there's
into that
shark
shark?
teeth, then it's probably shark.
It's shark.
So just imagine he down there. The shark, he swim one way, the shark one way. He go the other way, the gator another way.
And the shark don't lose interest.
No. Unlike the gator, the shark is in it for the win. He's ready for the long haul. He's not gonna stop.
They don't care what they eat.
It's like, why you going at night, man? Hey, alligators are nocturnal creatures.
Here's the thing, BP.
They're nocturnal.
Did you notice the hue of everybody at the end when they showed all the other gator clips? Did you notice the hue? Did you notice the saturation of the skin tone?
Yes.
Your witness.
It was of European descent, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
It was not Nary Ninja. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Pookie and them. They ain't fucking with no damn gators.
Only time Pookie them mess with gators is if they on their feet
or buying a purse.
A purse. That's it. That's the only time Pookie them messing with them gators.
We barely swim in the ocean. We go in to get the picture. We go in knee deep to get the picture.
The fuck out.
That's it, man. Hey, man, we not finna go in there, man. We learned our lesson long time ago, man. When we came over on them boats, man. Hey, ain't no way, dog.
Hey, we over here. We stuck over here. We ain't chance to get back in that shit to go back over there. Nope. We'll figure this shit out over here.
Ain't no way. We'll figure it out ourselves, man. Hey, man, couple birthdays real quick today, man. I got to give a shout out to a couple birthdays and stuff. Some birthdays today. Me and Coach Corey, boy. Dino's boy, too. The crime dog, Fred McGriff, man. He turned 60 today, man. The crime dog turned the big 6-0 today, man. I had to give a shout out to the crime dog, man.
AKA the what was it? The sponsor of Tommy Mansky's baseball tutorial
oh
videos.
my God. Hey, Tom Amansky, hey, he pumped up Tom Amansky's baseball hidden video so much, man. Hey man, I wonder how much money did he pay my boy the crime
I
dog.
hope he paid him, man, because every other commercial was a Tommy Mansky joint.
And Fred McGriff, hey, he had on plain uniform without no because he couldn't put the team uniform on.
Nope.
Hey man,
This is the instructional video you need.
Mansky, man. D, you brought back Tom Amansky, man.
I had to do it, man.
Oh my God, I remember Tom Amansky.
Coach, you remember them Tommy Mansky videos?
Hey man.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, they got paid on them Tom Amansky videos, dog. I'm telling you, man. Hey man, he had everybody buying the videos, man. Hey man, them guys watch them videos one time, and then they stopped watching the damn Tom Amansky videos, man.
Too funny.
Hey man, CC boy birthday today. We well versed on No Balls, No Glory. Gospel legend Smokey Norfolk both there today. Smokey Norfolk turned 48 today. Oh, Smokey, he turned 48 today, man.
Saying like a woman.
Man, we got to pray for this young lady, but it's her birthday today. Her parents are just effed up. Willow Smith turned 23 today.
Oh shit.
Willow Smith turned 23 today, man. I mean, her parents are her parents, man. I mean,
yeah. She, he, they, we, them. They have no control over that.
That's it, man. Hey,
they didn't have a choice.
Ice, baby. He turned 56 today. Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Slush.
Why do I feel old? That he like.
Yeah, the Iceman turned 56 today, man.
Vanilla Slush.
Man, hey, did y'all hear the story about Vanilla Ice and Suge Knight?
What's that?
Oh man, Suge Knight rough Vanilla Ice up some, man, to have him say, hey, he ended up signing with Vanilla Ice. Remember? Y'all remember when Vanilla Ice signed with Suge Knight?
Damn.
Hey man,
he was just a bully.
Suge was a bully, man. And the ball coach today, man. Roll Tide. Nick Saban turned 72 years old today, man. Roll Tide. Saban turned 72 today, man. And it looked like he's still not ready to give it up, man. Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
Why would he?
Because he got it going on, man. All right, man. That's it for our birthdays, man. It's a couple of noticeable birthdays, man. Also, it's the birthday of Halloween, man. So if you have enough time, go watch your scary movie before you go to sleep.
That's
if you haven't watched it.
I live in St. Louis. Scary enough.
There you have it, man. With that being said, man, another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory. Coach, you gonna hit us on Thursday with this day in history, or you got something?
Thursday.
We can do it Thursday.
That'll work, man. Hey, we're gonna slide on out of here, man. More NBA, more World Series. Well, tomorrow, hey, it's official. It's over. 11 to 6 was the final score tonight. And now we to the point that, hey, they can clinch it tomorrow, man. That's the big thing. Can they clinch it tomorrow? Can they wrap it up? That's the big thing. Can they wrap it up tomorrow? All right, we're going to check y'all out, man. We out of here, man. See you on Thursday. Thursday night football. We out. Bam.
Apparently, you didn't share the sound, sir.
Yeah.
BP, you didn't share the sound, sir.
I didn't share what?
You didn't share the sound.
What?
You didn't share the sound. There you go. Good job.
Sorry, hey, I messed up the outro.
We out, y'all.